surviving 100 days. But rather than just making it survive, why don't I make this more of a thrive and a challenge, and my goal is therefore to beat every single challenging structure, and given that the one that gives me the hardest time is the Woodland Mansion, that is the one I'm going to be starting with today. I am starting a brand new world. I'm making sure I toggle hardcore on. Oh, every time that little sizzle gets me going. And then I'm going to turn on these settings. I have coordinates on, days played on, and invite only enabled. And then we're going to see if we can defeat a Woodland Mansion. And then ideally, if we can even start to live in it as our base for defeating all of the other structures. This is wild to be able to do from a random seed world. We literally don't know what it's going to be. But I'm going to be attempting that today because I think it's just a really fun way to push hardcore. If you can't do something, try it on hardcore. It sounds like the opposite of good advice, but the reason that I think it is such good advice anyway is because you learn so much more from your failures than you do from your victories. And I also think that when you are pushing your limits, that's when you really start to grow your skill set, and hopefully that's what we'll do today. So hello everybody, I'm IBX Toycat, and welcome to the live stream. It's going to be a fun one, and definitely going to be some challenging amount too. But yeah, my first step, if I'm going to find a Woodland Mansion, again, this is a random seed. I don't know where the Woodland Mansion's going to be. So my first step has to be getting the basics going, right? We need food, we need wood, and then we need a map to a Woodland Mansion. Once we've got those three things, we can go to it. But getting a map to a Woodland Mansion is not as easy as it seems. We need a lot of sugarcane, so I see literally none right here. Then we need a bunch of glass panes, and then we need, well, they rhyme actually, perfect. And then once we have both of those things, we're still not entirely there because we're also, wow, look at all that sheep. There's a white one and a brown one on the same block there. But yeah, as well as having sugarcane and having glass panes, we then need to get a compass, and those three things will give us a map to the Woodland Mansion, and then it's my goal to take one down. Gonna be a scary time, but again, we're gonna do it at some point, so let's start today. Hello everyone, how's it going? Good to see you, Dasher, good to see you, Brian Harshman, John of the Dad, Alex Payne, Kit Kat, I see you, Polly there, too. It's a very, very good morning to be alive, am I right? I feel like this particular, morning, 7:41 PM might be pushing the limits of what a morning is, but what isn't pushing the limits is this village, where I think we're gonna skip the whole process of like, oh, should we kill the golem or should we not? And instead we're just gonna do it. I think there is no other way to do this. I've been doing a little bit of a hardcore challenge run recently, so I'm looking at this and I'm like, ooh, it's a treat. I get to actually mine all of the blocks. It's something I have wanted to do for a while, and because some of my favorite things is attempting Minecraft challenges, and I feel like hardcore like breathes so much life into basically all of them. So wooden pickaxe, actually, yeah, I guess we might as well go into a stone tool first. We'll mine enough for a stone sword, and if we have another village, I would just make an iron sword right there, but I think literally just stone sword is fine, or I'd go for an iron pickaxe and skip things that way. Let's kill the golem. So a fun little glitch that exists right now is that golems get bugged out by dirt pathways, but I'm not going to be using that. Instead, I'll lure him over here. Glad to have that little hay bale. And then I'll just break a hole down. Hope it doesn't hurt me, actually. Okay, crouch down, and then hurt. Let's go. Ooh, 11:40 AM here. It is a good morning. You know what? Hope he's 16? That's what I meant then. I meant I hope it's a good morning where you are. Is it a good morning where you are? Because it's a good morning for me, that's for sure. I have some faith you'll make it this time. It says pot shot, air shot. Yeah, I have some pretty decent faith in myself too. It's a really fun challenge concept I wanted to do for a while, and I feel like I have the rough knowledge of like, okay, the moment there is a Vex, my life is over, unless, and now I have the, if you watched my raid, you'll see that I did actually successfully get something out of that. So, it's not that it's impossible, it's just very improbable. I'm going to mine enough for 6, I hate using a wooden pickaxe more than I have to, but we'll mine enough to make an axe right now too, and then we'll also mine one of these, because now I'm off on a journey to get some sugarcane and some bones, and that's going to require, oh, the zombie villager, hello. Hope that you don't cause me problems. Okay, so I want to get my hands on some more hay bales if I can too. But if I can't, that's just fine. So let's make a... Ooh, the shield is tempting. I think I'm going to do it. Just on the off chance we find something where a shield would help me. I think we make a shield and a bucket as the two necessities. I'm not sure they are the two necessities, actually. I think I might go ahead and just make an iron pickaxe. I don't think I need anything more than that. So I've accidentally ran out of all of the wood that I have before making... Also, iron sword. Wow. Please drop it. Please. Okay. You can't have everything in life. It's a good morning now that I'm watching your live, says Clary Frey. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm having a, I've been having a good day so far. It's been one of those, like, get some errands done today. It's one of the crazy things about being an adult is there's just, like, things that are like, yeah, if you don't do that now, it'll become a real problem for you later. I'd, like, tick off a few of those. But one of those was literally, like, you know, I've moved into this house for, like, most of 3 years now, I think. And I never got around to making a, I never got around to, like, hanging up any paintings or anything. Or, like, mirrors. And I just feel like it's a simple way to make your living space a little bit nicer. So I was like, okay, I'll get that done now. I want to be as locked in as I can be for December. Got a lot of fun plans for that. But for now, we can do this way. Okay, so this is a place with a cartography table. That's actually what I need, but I think there's a good chance I'm going to another village. So I'm taking this with me, and it's going to be a freebie. Then I'm going to chop down a few more pieces of wood, and then it's sugarcane time. We've got no sugarcane, but I would like some. So let's make sure we get some, I guess. And then again, my hotbar is kind of running back to front right now, but that's perfectly acceptable. Let's go find a second village if we can. Because then we can get some more iron. If we can't, that's fine. But hopefully on the way to whatever we find some sugarcane. That's free of it there. And also we need bones. We need bones and sugarcane because sugarcane is very hard to find naturally in large quantities. But bones are usually pretty easy to find on Bedrock. IBX did it snow near you, says Lucas. Man, it did not. I'm jealous of everyone with their snow. Even people who live in the Midlands are like, yeah, look at all this snow I just woke up to. And I think it technically snowed in London. I wasn't awake to see it, though. And it definitely didn't... there's definitely no snow on the ground when I woke up at a, you know, fairly reasonable 9 a.m. Reasonable in the, you know, in the fact that I stream late sort of sense of that word. It's, also, there we go, some more salmon. We want to kill as many of these as possible because they have a small chance of dropping bones, about 1 in 3. It never feels like 1 in 3. It always feels like disastrously low. But yeah, we go. We got 2 bones now, which will be added to our 1 sugarcane, or our free sugarcane. That means we now have about, so each 1 bone is worth 6 sugarcane. Or, yeah, so if 1 bone is worth 6 sugarcane, we've now got 15. And then that's 17. We need 120 to get a map. So that's mainly our first objective. If we find other things along the way, that's great too. We're going to kill sheep just because I'm collecting mutton. Yeah, it's not a particular preference against the guys. It just seems like it's efficient to keep it going. Cold here in North Germany. Yeah, it's really cold today. Like this is a weird thing because I'm on the top floor of my house. It's usually roasting up here. In the summer, I'm just melting all day, every day because I can't get AC or anything up here. But it's particularly cold on the floor. So my feet are cold, but my body is fine. I don't know how much sense that makes. But yeah, if we want to go to a Woodland mansion, I'm going to also need to prepare not just, you know, better food. That's obviously going to be an important one. Having good food is important. But as well as having some good food, I'm going to need to have some good armor. And I'm going to need to have some good tactics. I have been defeated at a Woodland mansion, even if I've had enchanted armor, you know. It's a tricky structure. There's a lot happening in there. And so how are we going to do it? That is the question, which we'll hopefully be able to answer. Though, again, I'm running along this river because that's where sugarcane and bones are found. Hopefully we find a good combination of at least one of those things. There's as much snow here for me as there are new trailers for the Minecraft movie that release. Yeah, I was curious about that too, Chris. They said it was releasing today, but they must have meant, like, you know, North American today, which is different to the rest of the world today. But, like, still later than expected, right? It's almost 8 p.m. It's, you know, there's only 3 hours left in the day for Sweden. Also, there's my 3rd bone. You need roughly 20 bones on average to do this. Slightly fewer if you get enough sugarcane. There's my 4th bone. So, yeah, we're just on a bit of a bone hunt right now. Weird way to start a Minecraft world, but if we're on a beeline to a mansion, it's a fine way to start a world. Ooh, yes! Exactly what I want to see. 6 out of 20 bones gotten. And if nighttime comes, then we'll probably get a few more. I desperately need some more iron to make a compass, or maybe I could trade for one from a cleric. But in either case, I'm just going to be looking as intently as I can for any sign of salmon. Because salmon are the absolute kings of dropping good stuff. So, snow in London and none in Sussex. I've heard people saying it was snowing in London. I guess the problem is London is such a big city, like, Geographically, most cities are like, oh yeah, we got the one area of town. I don't know what accent this is, but I'm sticking with it. There's that one block of town. It's the high street, and it's the street that comes off the high street. That's like what most towns and cities are. But London is like a 25-kilometer by 25-kilometer radius. It's like, again, like not as big as a country, but it's definitely a lot bigger than... Usually a city would have the same weather, but if people in North London say that it's snowing for them, and I look out the window and it's raining, that's entirely believable. So, yeah, I'm now going to just... I think that Pillager Outpost seems like a good idea to raid, because then I could get a Totem of Undying before I even go to the mansion. Maybe that's the secret, is the mansion is usually where you go to get your totems, but maybe you need to have a totem... Maybe to get a totem, it takes a totem. Also, there's so many cod here. I'm going to kill them all. I'm just not convinced that I'm going to get any bones for my hard work. Okay, that's a bone. It seemed like it was literally just one bone. But we'll hope that maybe there's some more to this. Okay, no. I think cod for bones must be the worst trade we can try and make. Because we've got 7 bones after a full day of that. Whereas we kill 1 big salmon. I was hoping I would get some bones from that. The game would want to prove me right. We kill a lot of salmon. And we don't get a lot of drops. I think... Oh, Trident drowned. Okay, so we have to hide from that guy. He will just murder me if I don't murder myself first. And so let's get out of there, out of his range. And let's start preparing for the night. I ideally would find a village. In fact, I'm going to sit on top of this tree. I'm going to turn up my render distance. I'm going to see if there's any sign of any village anywhere nearby. We're on 68 chunks of render distance. We're going to turn it up. It's going to lag a little bit. But if we can see any sign of a village, it'd be a good thing to head towards. Wow, nothing. Can you believe that, chat? I bet over there's something, but I don't have a lock on it or anything. So let's just go along the land, kill some skeletons as we go. And let's see what we don't get. So this is back down to 60 chunks. A bit higher than I would love for the nether and stuff, but it'll do the job. Pick up some of this, and I'm gonna need some more cobblestone soon just to run my... to get rid of my stone sword and replace it with another one. So let's head over here. I'm going to use the wool just to avoid falling in the water here. Very wasteful, I'll admit, but I don't need any beds. Like, if you think about it, in a world like this, what does a bed buy me, right? Like, I get a place to respawn? Oh, yeah. I get a place to skip the night? Well, I don't need to skip the night right now. So just crouch. Yeah, fighting 2 skeletons is usually a scary situation. Okay, but as long as you get them to sync up their schedules, then things go pretty well usually. So I just want one of them to hit the other one, which is a bit easier said than done right now. It looks like... There we go. Okay, run away. Run away pretty hard. I'm going to jump on top of something. I'm going to go somewhere where I can eat. And then I think the skeletons might have just despawned, honestly. Don't love that as a... I hate when you put a lot of work into fighting an enemy, and then the enemy is like, yeah, I just assumed you didn't care about me anymore, so I went away. It's like, no, I put so much effort into you. Like, there was a skeleton just here, and I don't know where he must have gone. Minecraft mobs and despawn. Okay, there we go. He's back. Gonna eat the bread. I'm just gonna charge in, and we're gonna kill him before he even... Oh my god, that's not possible, apparently. That's another bone, though, if we can get it. That is another bone. There's also a lava pit or something over there. Do you see that? There's like a source of light. No, it's just sand. It looks like light cobblestone, but it's just a whole different block. Perfect. So that's bone 8. That's bone 9 and 10. And soon we'll have the rest of the bones. I want to kill a witch tonight, just on the off chance that we don't have a cleric villager to trade with. And so if we can find a witch, that'd be great. But I'm mostly here looking for skeletons, because this is my plan to Woodland Mansion as fast as possible. It's a bit of a speedrun. And I know that seems silly to like, wait, you want to survive 100 days and also speedrun? But it's like, yeah, of course that's what I want to do. Don't we all? So there's another skeleton right in front of me. I'm going to charge him down and then go. Oh. Yeah, no, you finish yourself off, buddy. Yeah, perfect. And so, yeah, we're going to keep healing up because I think bread is not the ideal food for quick heals. But I'm just going to go towards this pillager outpost because I might need it later anyway. What do you think about the Minecraft theme park stuff? I'm very excited, says Kit Kat. Oh, yeah, that's it. I'm glad you bring that up, actually. I'm gonna die right here, right now. This is it. This is it, chat. This is the best I've got. I have to let him murder himself and not be hit from behind. There's a real chance something gets me. Okay. Perfect. Oh, just enough opportunity for me to vaguely survive that one. But not by as much as I like. Is that a spider jockey? Wow, that's a spider jockey, chat. When was the last time you saw one of those? I'm going to heal up fully before dealing with any of this. Oh, yeah, so Minecraft announced, or rather, Merlin Entertainment, who own, I want to say, Alton Towers, Fort Park, and Madame Tussauds, and basically every major attraction you probably know in the UK. Sea Life, it's weird, the list of things they own. But, so the people who own every major, themed attraction like that in the UK have just announced that they're working on Minecraft, working with Mojang, to make a Minecraft-themed hotel, food and beverage, and theme park experience. They didn't clarify on which theme park it will be, if it's because it's obviously going to be an existing one, based on the way they say it's an experience. I assume it's not a brand new thing. I mean, just my assumption. But yeah, they've announced they're working on some new experience, which is crazy. The London Eye says Kit Kat. Why do they own the London Eye? In what I've given Merlin Entertainment some money recently. I only went on the London Eye quite recently, and I've got to say, if you live in London, it is one of the worst experiences in terms of value for money you can do. Gotta say, if there is one takeaway, I think that there is a village over there now, by the way. So we can just make it that village in one piece, and with ideally, based on my sugarcane numbers, about 5 or 6 more bones. That'd be great. So again, skeletons. Okay, crouch. 2 hits and a... There we go, that's good. That's 15 bones. That's real good. We'll get the skeleton to attack the zombie, because he's got a power bow or something like that. Oh, okay. I don't like what's happening here, so I'm getting out of it. When in doubt, run away. Ooh, I hope you dress up as Jack Black Steve to stay in that hotel. I am Steve. I can't even do it. I can't even be that ridiculous. Watching Jack Black do everything, you're like, man, that takes some skill to be that way. Okay, so I got the skeleton kind of once there, which is good. And then I'm going to eat some more bread. And the skeleton can just, trigger a zombie. And as long as the zombie's busy with something else, he'll go finishing off for me. Perfect. Extra bone. So now we're just 2 or 3 bones. I think 2 bones would probably do it. 2 bones away from being able to get myself a Woodland Mansion Explorer map. Very excited for that. Okay, so I think genuinely just the skeletons I'll kill on the way there are enough. I don't have to go really that far out my way. Go, 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 go. Oh, I hate how slow the shield is to activate sometimes. Has the movie trailer come out? Yeah, I haven't seen it if it has been. Again, we'll react to it if it does come out, because it sounds like it might be literally during this live stream. But yeah, they did so. Again, I'm really skeptical whenever Minecraft does something like this, or whenever any company does this. I'm like, okay, well then I am not going to participate in your product. They're like, oh, we gave a bunch of creators early access to the trailer if they agreed to post a reaction to it. And it's like, you know what you're doing as a company when you say, oh yeah, just do whatever you want. Just, you're getting it early, and just know if you want to get future things early, we are going to be watching your content. So, do whatever you want, though. Oh, no! Okay, so I'm going to die, chat. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. But I have to just avoid all sources of damage for a little bit. It is doable. It's just a little bit tricky at this point. There is a village to run to. We're just not going to get hit by any mobs on the way there. I've got poison, so there's no point me eating this bread till the poison runs away. I'm going to eat just before the poison goes away, I think. I think that's my move. I'm in a very scary situation. Okay, now, if I eat, then it means I can re-eat and get the full saturation value. Because every time I heal, it's just going to unheal, which is fine. It's what I expect. But yeah, we just want to get over to that village in one piece. There we go. Let's go. Let's do it. Can I survive the first night in hardcore? The answer is seemingly yes. Although I think I would like to get some skeletons. I'm at 16 bones, and I think that's a little short. So, yeah, with that said, I thought poison gets you down to 0.5 hearts. No, yeah, it does, in fact. Which is usually bad. Unless you want to be at half a heart, in which case it's great. I mean, the potion of poison exists for a reason, right? There's some number of people out there who actively do want to poison themselves. And for those people, gotta say, it's an exciting day when you see a witch. It's like, ooh, free potions. So I've now got enough sugarcane that I don't need the extra bone. And there's a ruined portal over there. Then we're going straight to the village. And then we're getting directions to a mansion, chat. So, cat, I'm going to get the cape. Let's go. Congratulations. I have a theory that the Minecraft experience and this thing might be related. If they're not related, then it's blowing my mind how much money Minecraft must be making from all the different brand deals they're doing. Like Warhammer 40k did something similar, if you're not familiar, where they don't sell their IP to any one company. They sell small parts of the IP to different companies. Anyone who wants a piece can, you get a small piece and you get a bigger piece if you do well with that. So, like, there's a game just about orcs. There's a game just about basically everything you can imagine. So 15 nuggets isn't worth anything. I'll take 9 nuggets and a golden apple. I'm going to take the hoe, just because I feel like it's potentially quite valuable. And I'm going to take the flint, just in case future me does want to do something with it. Like, trading for some armor might not be a terrible move. But let's now go and speed run our way to a Woodland Mansion Explorer map. It's been a while since I've had one, chat. Get that pillager tower loot. Yeah, I would get the pillager tower loot, but I think it's not going to be good enough to justify the time and emotional energy outlay. A pillager outpost is such a nightmare to fight. Such a nightmare to fight. The longest drive I've been on is 8 hours to go to Disneyland in Los Angeles, says North Valley Rail fan. You gave away where you live. You must live in the north of California to be 8 hours away. I think you can also live in, like, Salt Lake City. But I'm going to guess it's Northern California. That's my bet there. Because that would be the north, and then the valley would be... I'm guessing that... Actually, I feel like the valley is LA. Anyway, it's good to see you, North Valley Rail fan. I hope you're doing well today. I've got some fun facts for us. So, yeah, poison yourself in Minecraft for insurance fraud. That's a good point. I never thought that that'd be a valid reason to poison yourself. But you're right, it's a good one, Hacker1MC. Good to see you, by the way. How are you doing on this wonderful day? Thank God this village has a cleric. That means we can save ourselves some pain. We are also going to just steal your job. You don't need it anymore, I'm sorry. It looks like you have another one, but that's fine. I'll take that job from you too. So that means there are too many jobs and not enough villagers, which is fine. They've got one of these unemployed guys. And also, oh, love this. There is, in fact, a blacksmith chest. These are the most valuable of structures, just always. Throw one of those in there and throw all of our steak. Just why not, right? Get a bunch of apples, throw this in there, and then I've got a sword, which is quite nice. So this is my inventory right now, chat. If only there was something I could do about it. Oh, I didn't kill a spider last night. Okay. If only there was something I could do about this inventory, chat. I'm about to do the most monstrous thing you've seen, but I assure you it's justified. Okay. If only there was something I could do about this inventory, chat. Oh, is there something I could do? Yes, there is. Let's put my raw salmon, my raw cod, my poppy, my single piece of leather, my flint, my composter. Just let's put it all in a big pile somewhere. I'm sorry, I should have killed a spider, chat. My failure to prepare led to that, led that cat's preparedness to fail. But yeah, I've now got everything I need besides the iron, which means we have to just kind of hope for some good loot from our iron golem. If he only drops 3 pieces of iron, then we're in for a fun time, that's for sure. In the meantime, let's see if we've got some extra armor. I've got a hat, which is always nice. Chat, should we dye our hat? I think, oh no, we don't need the hat at all. But we'll keep it just for when our gold helmet inevitably breaks. And then we'll break one of these composters. Unless you're buying wheat, you're not. Break your composter. Have you got a job? You haven't? Perfect. We are in the right situation. So now we're going to place our composter down, probably like up here somewhere. I think, actually, I want this to be, oh, not a composter. Throw that on the ground. I think I want my cartography table to be near my furnaces. Because I'm now going to have to smelt a bunch of sand. That's obviously going to be a part of my process. So I'll place this down right here. I'll grab my cooked beef, which is always wonderful. And then I'll cook up some mutton because, why not? Throw a piece of coal in there to go with it. Or we could make a bucket. No, wait, we don't need... We've got the 9 iron nuggets, so as long as we've got this. We've got enough to do everything we want to. I am happy with the outcome. So let's go mine some sand. I can make an iron shovel, but I won't push my luck, chat. Instead, we make a stone shovel, which perfectly goes with what we've got so far. And we mine 30 pieces of sand. 36, just to be safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I left that not that long ago, and you already had 16 bones. Last time I was here, you had 7. Yeah, I am... Let me tell you, when it comes to getting bones quickly, they call me the bony man. The boner, if you will. And that, I've heard, is actually words of encouragement. That's what people keep telling me it is, at least. So we're going to get 48 sand. Just because, you know, like some extra emeralds might be nice. And also because it splits into furnaces easier. And then we just need some way to cook it up. The easiest default way would be a lava bucket. But we can't afford a lava bucket and a compass. So we'll just use some wood. It's right here anyway. 24 pieces of this requires 16 planks each. So, okay, we'll think about how we're going to do that later. For now, throw it in. Throw half of that in there with it. And do the same over here. Pile of that. Pile of that. Let's do it. Okay, so we're now ready to go on everything besides our cartographer. He's missing, but he's somewhere. Like, he's over there. As soon as he comes over here, we're in for a good time. However, given that we have other things we need to do, and we're still waiting on... Do I have dirt on me? I don't have dirt on me. So we're going to have to just run over to one of our planting crops, break this apart, and then stomp this so it's sugarcane. Let's now do another important step, which is get the sugarcane we need to do this. So we turn this pile into that pile, and bone meal real quick. This is just one of my favorite things. I love it. Can't wait to see this in the things I shouldn't have said video. Such a high title that is, says Hannah Joyce. I know, right? Also, the trailer dropped 3 minutes ago. Oh, so I guess they were waiting for midday in California, huh? Wait, California? Yeah, midday in the West Coast, where movies are made. Everyone knows that's where the movies get done. So we'll make a pile of paper, and then we need to make 57 more. So we'll take 5 of this and put it away. There we go. And then we'll evenly split this between 3 stacks, and this has gone horribly wrong already. There we go. We're getting it done, chat. We're getting it done. Just that's good enough for now. Perfect. Okay, so that is exactly the amount of sugar paper that I need to get my trades done. I'm gonna kill some more sheep just while they're here, and then we're gonna fight the golem, and then maybe, you know, sure, let's just do it. Let's just fight the golem. I'll dig my hole now because I'm terrified of it like going wrong. Okay, in the hole we go. Okay. So having an iron sword is perfect for fighting iron golems, and now we've got it. Okay, chat. Do you want to see me react to the Minecraft movie? If you don't want to, just let me know. But I feel like there's a lot of people who are curious about it. I'm again, my move is to be my move is to actually show you what I think with you. There's no weird creator deal or anything like that. Just like what is going on with this movie. I think their plan is to make this actually good, so that everyone who made fun of it the first time is like, yeah, well, I might actually go see it. And you can pretend you're going because it's ironic. People love irony, right? People love seeing, you know, especially a Minecraft movie. Like, there's a lot of fans of Minecraft, but some people feel like you're not allowed to be a fan of it. It's a clever way to, like, you know, have you be like, oh, I'm just seeing it, you know, not because it's good or anything, man. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to climb to the top of this house over here. I'll use some wool to do that. And then that way I'll be in a safe spot. If it gets late, I'll break in via the ceiling. Oh, yeah. If it gets late, then I'll go in here. But for now, let's watch the world go by. And should I exit the game, actually? I feel like we should exit the game, chat. Okay, we'll come back to our woodland. So, I think that we were just about to trade for the map. We have everything we need for the map, besides the iron. So we're going to kill the golem. No, we killed the golem already. We've got 6 iron. Wow, he gave me a full 5. So I have enough for something else as well as that. I'm going to inventory manage. I'm probably going to get some extra arrows, because, like, those will help massively. And then we'll be good. I hope it's good for my 6-year-old's sake, says KD. I hope it's good for your 6-year-old's sake, too. I hope your 6-year-old You know, Seika's a weird name for a 6-year-old. Oh wait, no, 6-year-old's Sake. There's an S in there, so your 6-year-old Sake, I guess, is the joke I have to make here. You know, I'll work it out as I go. So let's put this in there and that in there and that in there. You know, just stuff that I almost certainly won't need, but I'm gonna feel bad about if I don't put in there specifically. And then let's turn the oak log into planks. And then I think, you know, let's put this in there too. Like, let's be like a little real with ourselves about what we're actually going to use here. Then let's drop these 2 potatoes on the ground. And then let's trade as quickly as we can. Actually, let's see how our furnaces are doing. I feel like we spent enough time there that we've probably got some good stuff. Turn it all into glass panes. Make a compass. Yeah, it's better not to waste iron on it in the early game. Yeah, actually, we've got enough glass panes that we don't need to waste iron on it. So let's not do that unless we absolutely have to. There are the glass panes. Let's make... Oh, yeah, we got so many glass panes. Too many glass panes. Let's go find our cartographer villager. I don't know where he is. He was over there last I saw him. And let's go sell him some things. Do you think he went to bed? Does he look like the sleepy type of guy, chat? Does he look like someone who slacks off his job when there's still daylight left in the world? But yeah, if we need to just wait for him to wake up, that's fine too. Let's sleep ourselves, and we'll do it that way. That's totally fine. I love the bundle. It's going to be so useful to me. That sounds like sarcasm. That sounds like sarcasm, Crims. Even though I totally agree with the message. Like, it is objectively great. Big fan of the bundle. So where is the cartography man? Did he make his way around the village, or is he, like, trapped underneath somewhere? It's always... Okay, there we go. There's our one guy. I don't know why... I guess he's trying to pathfind to it, but he doesn't know he should go around. I feel you. I get lost sometimes, too. So we're going to just trade as quickly as possible using a controller, because it's just faster. 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way. So I have 15 emeralds now. I need 14 for a Woodland Explorer map. And so I can use the others to buy a compass from this man. Oh, I can't buy a compass. You buy redstone. Well, never mind. I don't know why I thought I could buy a whole compass. Sometimes in Minecraft, you get a bit broken and mixed up. And that was one of my examples of that. So this is a Woodland Explorer map for me. I'll take it. And if I have a Fletcher around, and if I don't, I can make one. I think I'm going to buy some arrows from him too. Because more arrows is going to be more better, right? It's just simple maths. So if I have flint, I need to take them out of here. It's a shame you can't craft from a bundle. I think that's the one thing the bundle is missing to be, like, truly tippity top tier. Also, I have a map in my hand already. Oh, it was in my right hand, not my left. So we'll put it in the left hand, just assuming I don't get in any trouble on the way. We'll place down that, and I'll spend my last emerald buying something from you. Just, I think 16 arrows are going to help me more than a single emerald, hopefully. And let's go do this. So, north on a map is -Z. So this is the way, and then that is the way. We've got a long way to go, and on the way I'm hoping we find a lot of iron, armor. And, like, because right now, am I really equipped to fight a Woodland Mansion, chat? Be honest with me. Type in chat, yes or no. Could I fight a Woodland Mansion well enough to get a totem undying with my current equipment? What do you think? More better, right, says Sandcraft? More better is the best. That's the best amount of better. Actually, I mean, the best amount of better would be most better. But yeah, we want to get crazy better. I think we should actually go across that. No, it's too late. We've already committed. We've made our path. We're sticking to it. We're going to just go northeast until we hit one of the 2 directions, and then we'll head the other one. You've tried with worse, says Cat Beanie. Exactly. There we go. That's the optimism we need in a stream like this. Also, yes, you could. Yes, you could. Hey, chat. I'm loving the optimism we have today. I feel like there is a real chance you can. I think the thing you learn about getting good at Minecraft is that you never have to get hit. Every time you're hit is a choice. Besides maybe like the dragon, and even then, you know, it's a choice to be in the end. You could argue, but getting hit is a choice. And so if you're good enough, you don't need to get hit. Am I good enough to fight a Woodland Mansion without getting hit? Different question, right? Very different question. Also, ooh, I love how cute the wolves get as you go between the biomes. Based on past performance. I've got to say, Based on past performance. I see your negativity. I get it. You just have to fight the mansion with dirt in your weapon hand. Wait, is actually... Yeah, negative Z is north, right? Is negative Z north? Yeah, negative Z is north. Am I doing this correct, chat? I always get it messed up. Toy Cat is yes. Answer to question posed is no. I was always a yes type of person, but due to recent events, I have changed my mind. Okay, Crims. Let's see how this goes. Let's see if we can't do this. I'm gonna do great. I don't know what you're all thinking. I just know it's gonna go really, really well. Gonna have the best of times. And I think I'm gonna pick up some iron along the way. The more iron I have, the less quickly I die. By like tiny amounts. Like, I think the difference between having no armor and having full iron armor is gonna be like one extra hit from a from a Vex or something like that. But that one extra hit might save my life. So if we can find a single piece of iron here or there, we might as well take it. I'm gonna max out my render distance again just to see what's up here once we get to the top of this hill. Because I would like to try and route ourselves in a way that goes past as many different structures as possible. Also, because I didn't take a bed with me, I do have to be a little bit extra cautious. So let's see what's in that direction that we're going. Turn the render distance up to... Let's just turn up to 96. Let's really push Minecraft a little bit. Make the game lag the tiniest extra bit. And... yeah, so in literally the next 1,200 blocks or so that we're going, there's not a lot. There's a ruined portal. And then that's about it, really, actually. Okay, I'm glad we looked. I'm glad we gave it a peek. Actually, that way there might be a village, but we'll go that way. We'll brave the night, and then we'll make it good in the morning. So we'll turn it down to 47 chunks. Go absolutely crazy low. And oh no! I sprinted, chat. I sprinted. I don't know why look, whenever it lags, this is a Minecraft. This is my fault for jumping off that high without a backup plan. I'll concede. But I tapped forward so many times. North should be positive X up on a map, and Z is height. Oops, whoopsie. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, so now that we're starting our real run, that was just showing you the theory. Man, that sucks so hard. That sucks so... like, I was so close to making it even with that. If you had any faith left in me, make sure you dump it right now, chat. Make sure you dump that faith at the door. But yeah, let's play hardcore. Mansion 100 days. This is gonna be the one. You know, you always know there's gonna be, you know, also some settings are disabled. That's fine. You know, there's gonna be a bit of spilt milk on the way to make some wine. You know, you can't make wine without crushing a few grapes, and you can't kill a mansion without spilling a few toy cats. Oh, it's so laggy when you start things. This was just the run where you practice killing cats. Oh well, time to try again. It's okay, says Crims. Thank you very much, Crims, and thank you to everyone else who is a member, by the way. It is one of the things that allows the channel to exist while spending a lot of time doing these streams rather than what I'm probably meant to be doing in terms of videos. But also, it helps us on our... it gives you that fun access to member-only content, that green name, and crucially, when we hit 450, we will do hardcore Minecraft, but shots. Will that be a good idea? Again, different question, different answer. Yeah, I feel like this wild seed, pretty cool that we got a pillager outpost there. But we don't have any villagers, which is what we're gonna need. We could go to the pillager outpost and hope for the best, but I'm gonna turn up my render distance. The solution to almost every Minecraft problem is turn up your render distance, see what you see, and then see how that helps you out. So over there, what do we see? Nothing. What do we see all the way over there? Also, kind of nothing, actually. Okay, so we caused the game to lag a bit, and in exchange, we got the advice that there's nothing really here for me. So again, you need to restart the timer. Oh, thank you. Okay. Let's restart. Make sure the timer starts correctly from the beginning of the world. Okay. Mansion, 100 days. We'll get it correct this time. Hardcore on. Show coordinates, days played, on. Invite players, on. Should we do it? Let's do it. Now I've got the timer restarted, we can do it. I just tackled my first mansion, it was scary and I prepared up to the best. Got my Vex stream, hey, congrats! But it was a rubbish mansion, all fake beds and chest rooms. I hate fake beds and chest rooms. I feel like they do bring down the structure as a whole. I also feel like... Okay, that's a village over there. We've got an easy first target. Unless we see another village somewhere up this hill. Yeah, I think we... Also, it's kind of laggy here. I hate when the spawn be like this. Invite players on. Yeah, I think you want it to be invite only, right? You want it to be so that only when someone has an invite players, they can do it. You can't truly ever turn Minecraft offline, which is a funny feature. It's very funny. Funny is the word we use, chat. Speaking of word funny, thank you very much, Diluted Dante. Making wine with milk makes mental note never to accept any wine from Toy Cat. Oh no, my wine is delicious. You ever heard of a White Russian? Imagine that, but it's wine. I still really, again, I have real belief in this idea, chat. I want to make alcohol, people who don't drink alcohol. I think people might have said it was dodgy if I did it like 10 years ago. But I think there's a genuine acceptance now from most people that, like, yes, the Minecraft fan base, at the very least, a channel that is as old as this, like, we've got some people who have aged. And now there's some people who are like, yeah, I have experienced the horrors of alcohol. It just doesn't taste good. But in the movies and the adverts, they make it look like it tastes good. I want it to taste like that. And it's like, wow, boy, let me tell you about this great new product. But I don't have that product to tell you about. I have to be like, yeah, try like a Moscato wine, I guess. You might like the results. There's a brand called Jam Shed that, you know, people who like wine don't like. That's how you know it's good. That's how you know it tastes correct. Also a wine Russian. Also, I'm a White Russian, says Dasher. Yeah, have you ever tried Dasher? I hope you haven't. But yeah, with that said, I am going to grab the bread, grab the saddle. This is a really cool start. Loving this so far. We've got all the things we need to get started besides sugarcane and, you know, like bones. Which you could argue are two pretty important parts for something like this, but we won't argue today. Instead, just go straight into the wooden pickaxe. Use the wooden pickaxe to make a stone sword. And we could have just made a wooden sword, really, I guess. But let's kill the golem, see what we get, and then see where it takes us. Speaking of seeing where it takes us, and boy, have I aged. Oh no, don't kill me, golem. Okay, so it's good to see you, by the way, Diluted Dante. How are you doing today? If Dasher was a wine, she would be Trader Joe's. Oh, that's high quality praise right there. Wait, I think it might be. I think Trader Joe's is very fancy Audi, which, you know, that's a good thing. Everyone wants to be fancy Audi, really. If you don't want to be fancy Audi, you're lying to yourself and everyone around you, and you should be disappointed. Okay, so I'm going to make a shield early. Just in hardcore, I think it's one of the most logical bets you can make. So make ourselves a stone axe. I feel like it makes more sense to make a stone axe than a stone sword, but that's fine. Chop down some of this, make myself a shield. Thank you, Sandcraft, for becoming the 401st channel member. We are now 49 members away from the goal. You know, it's gonna be a scary one, chat. How well can I play Minecraft if my senses aren't working entirely? It's you know, it's a hard question. It feels like a thesis for a science paper. Canada needs a version of Trader Joe's / Audi. Yeah, you are missing out. That is I feel like that is one of the fun things in the world, is getting something that is different. Like, we all love rigidity in life, right? Everyone loves getting the same thing as you've had before. I'm gonna kill a cat, by the way. I just want a bundle right now. I could wait till the spiders spawn, but what if they don't? You know, I don't want to live with that possibility in my head. So now let's break some of these. It'd probably be smarter to just make a stone hoe, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to take this, and then I'm also going to say that I need to find sugarcane ASAP. I haven't found any sugarcane or any bones, and we're 4.5 minutes into this. So I think I'm going to follow the river to get to my next destination, and hopefully we find more than a single sugarcane while we're there. You see any sugarcane yet, chat? The moment you see sugarcane, you let me know. I guess bones are more important than sugarcane anyway, and we've got bones in a quantity. That's certainly what this is. It's a type of quantity. And also we're getting some potentially cookable meat. It is not cooked yet, but you better believe it can be. I never believe the tiny salmon are going to drop bones. It just doesn't feel correct that they would. But to be an equal opportunity killer, I should kill them too. Oh, chat, did you hear it's International Men's Day today? Is anyone excited? I look forward to it all year round. It's the only day you can celebrate your favorite men. And, I believe it's the day where if you're not a man, you deliberately, you specifically cannot be celebrated. It's a very unique day in that respect. Not many others fall into that category, that's for sure. So, cats are made of string confirmed. Anytime I get too close to Scotland, cat starts, hiding away, making sure her blinds are shut. Like, okay, there might be a rogue toy cat coming through here looking for some string. Thank you, men. I love men. If it weren't for men, where would we be, chat? Where would we be? I heard, I haven't confirmed, obviously, but I heard that a man invented driving goggles. So, it's a pretty big one. Pretty big win. Pretty big win for men. Good job, team men. Also, see, tiny salmon, dropping a bone. Doesn't make any sense to me. Where are they hiding the bones, chat? It's nice to have a day that recognizes men. I know, I feel like, I think, if you want to take a serious point on it, you could say, like, actually, no, you don't want to say, you don't want to make it, I'm just kidding. You want to make a serious point, you'd say, men, go team men. If you look at, world football games, what's the man versus woman, score tally on that? Oh, yeah. What's that? Both genders go out to work. Which one earns more? Go men. Yeah, that's about as serious as I can get today, chat. Hope you enjoyed the real world news. We got the Minecraft movie and we got that. And now you're more informed. That's what we do instead of philosophy today. Is it really Man Day? I actually don't know if it's Man Day. Does anyone like look these things up? Actually, wait, no, I don't know if it's International Man Day, but I know it's a Man Day because it was Sunday yesterday. So logically, is Monday named after, I'm just saying, I feel like if Monday isn't named after men, then Sunday has to be named after children, right? Or, but which type of children? Ben, am I right, chat? What is the male version of feminism? I'm pretty sure it's called meninism. Pretty sure. Feels like a dangerous topic during a hardcore playthrough. Yeah, I know, right? I was gonna make some points about, like suicide or, I was gonna do it. But I was like, wait, no. I know what happens if you do that in a dangerous situation. You might end up dying a little more than you intend to. At least a little bit more. So this is the last fish, and if he drops bones, it will be funny. Oh man, I'm getting overwhelming numbers of this. Isn't it Tuesday? Wait, it's not Man Day? There's no way it's a Tuesday. You're trolling me, chat. I think I would know if it was a Monday. Was it really not Sunday yesterday? What happened to my Monday? What did I do with it? What did I go into a coma? Oh, I don't like this. I feel like if there's one thing we should do to really honor men today, it's not questioning their decisions. That's for sure. Guys, today is indeed Tuesday. I mean, not to get technical on you, but in all time zones, I don't think so. I think there are time zones where it's still Man Day. Man, I've never had my reality shattered so brutally. Hope you're happy. Okay, so that is 6 bones. If you could drop a 7th for me, you could not drop a 7th for me. It's okay. Never did anything for you anyway. So, it snowed on Man Day, says, Jolting Onwards. 2 Man's Day. Oh, maybe that's it, Josh Jones. It's 2 Men Day. No, it's Wednesday, says Diggin' Truths. Wed the man day. You know, what do you need in a marriage outside of the majority of the Western world where gay marriage is legalized? What do you need for a marriage? And even then, you know, what type of marriage is more common? You know, therefore, Wednesday, really, it's man day v free. I could keep going, but you know, we don't really need to do it. Okay, so the important thing to say is that we're in a village, and nighttime is nearing. But I am gonna stay up during the night, specifically so I can kill some skeletons. I've got 6 bones right now. It's not really enough. I also need to get some iron and some redstone. So if I get both those things, that would be good. I'm going to follow this river because I bet I could find some extra sugarcane on it. But yeah, right now I just do not have the bones, and I need to get the bones. I could get some extra bone meal by like... It's just... Let me show you one of the most inefficient ways to get bones, chat. It seems like such a good idea. Like 30 carrots, that must equal so much bone meal. It's like, no. If you harvest an entire... like planter's worth, you get 3 bone meal, the equivalent of 1 bone. And so it's better than not doing it, but if you literally can see any fish nearby you anywhere, you might as well just not. If there's fish or there's a skeleton, so if it's nighttime or you're near a river, then it's not more efficient. Plus, you know, there's a valuable use for carrots. I think a lot of people would argue. I'm going to have to crouch. Oh, they're hurting each other. Perfect. Okay, so let's finish them both off, ideally at the same time. Can't believe neither of them dropped any bones. Because I do also need arrows, chat. So getting a few bonus ones here or there could be good. Is that a ruined portal hanging out? Oh, yeah. That's a super interesting thing to see. Guys, why do you need bone meal? Carrots seem more useful. Exactly. But yeah, I need bone meal because I'm trying to get sugarcane, because I'm trying to get a map to a Woodland Mansion. Because if I want to defeat a Woodland Mansion, I need to know where the Woodland Mansion is. It's a sad reality that such a thing could be true, but such a thing is true. Okay, so let's go up here. Then let's go over here. Jumped. Oh my god, look at this. Such a surreal house. He's just got lava right at the front door. That's fine, though. Not my problem, I guess, you could say. I'm going to get the flint and steel, because that feels like it will be useful. And I'm going to grab the boots, because I don't think I have any. Or if I do, they're not as good as this. Was that an upgrade? It was not an upgrade. I'm just going to walk in through here. Again, this... I cannot stress to you guys how dangerous it is to be sleeping in this house. But technically not my problem, so... You can keep doing that if you would like to. I'll grab the apples in case golden apples is a possibility later. And I'm going to mine the gold up there. In fact, I'll make golden apples a possibility. Because I see a pretty easy way to make it right up there. So, plenty of planks. They're going to burn underneath me, but not my problem. And this is one of the easiest gold blocks I've ever had. Usually you have to avoid them falling into lava. Not a problem today. So, kill another skeleton. Yes, I will. 8 bones out of... Also, is that another village over there? Okay, I'm going to go to that village first and then come back to this one. I think that's the move. I like staying on the move during a day. And so if I go to that village, I'll find a bunch of skeletons and stuff. Do I only have 5 bread? That feels impossible. I'll go to that village. And then I'll come back to this one. It'll be great. But in the meantime, any skeleton, any witch we see has to die. Or the first witch we see. I want your sword, actually. Never mind. Just gonna run around. Oof. Oh, yeah. I can have your sword. Okay, so as long as none of those guys pick up that, I'll just go pick up my sword. And I got a better one. Perfect. I love when Minecraft just works out to be that way. So nice. So nice. So, Cat, running into a creeper in hardcore? Calm down. Oh, that's the thing I should really calm down about. So, yeah, running down these hills really sucks. On any difficulty. Just a little bit extra right now, I'd have to say. Also, I'm going to just light a few fires. Just so we can see the way. Seems like a handy thing to do. And it means I'll be able to extra see if there's any skeletons anywhere. Because, again, I'm quite short on skeletons. If I'm being honest, my bone count, you know, they call me the Bone King. but I'm not sticking up to that name right now, that's for sure. I am going to... Okay, I see a skeleton. I'll kill you first, because you might drop some gold armor. Specifically those leggings is what I'm looking for. I'll take a chest plate, though. Is a gold chest plate better than a leather one? I feel like it must be by a tiny bit. It is, seemingly. Okay, crouch. Crouch. Perfect. 2 more bones to add to the pile. Then we'll eat a bit more, and maybe find another skeleton or 2. And then we'll kill this golem, run back to the first village, and then deal with things there. I should have maybe just go to the thing. He's going to the mansion, says Dasher. Yeah, I had the best idea this morning. Again, you know, I wake up, I look at the calendar, I realize it's, you know, my day or whatever. But, okay, so, crouch. Oh, they both went at the same time. I love that. Oh, do they both have punch on them? No, just that back one. There we go. We want them attacking each other then. Oh, wow, he's got power and punch or something like that. Yeah, he's wrecking me bad. Oh. Okay, I need to get away from him. And I need to eat. We have to do something sneaky if we want to do this. I'm going to have to pull this out too. Okay, this is bad. Oh, what's hurting me, chat? Something bad. So I want that guy's bow. That's the problem. But if he's got punch on it, there's no way I can get close to him. Oh, there's 2 bones there too. I need those bones. This is where I regret not making better food. There was a creeper just behind me, so I'll let him blow up. Then I'll eat some salmon. Just whatever it takes to get up to full. ASAP. We'll run this way round. Pick up the bones. Up to 14. And then we'll let this guy do his thing. Perfect. That is an enchanted bow for me. 16 bones. And I think I probably need an extra couple because I didn't get enough sugarcane today compared to yesterday. But it's fine. We're at 16 minutes and we've got basically everything we need besides some sand and a furnace to put it in. Again, not as ideal of a seed as last time, but we have a lot more villagers, so we can say it's ideal that way. Let's go find a golem. Let's go tear him to shreds. Maybe we in fact do find a blacksmith. Maybe things get happy that way. Zigzag, run around circles around him to get space. On hardcore, skeletons are way more accurate. It doesn't make any sense if you're not thinking about it. I mean, it doesn't make sense if you are thinking about it, but... Also, only had punch on. It looked like it was just tearing me apart. Anyway, yeah, we're just gonna... I think... No, we still need some more... We still do need some more bones. Or I could just do that. Also, that's a skeleton wearing a lot of stuff. Just need to make some hay. Then I need to fight you. Then I need to make some more hay. And then I need to make that all into bread. Okay, so... I hate that this thing toggles itself off. Is that a bug chat or what is that? It's been in there for so long I don't even know. Then we're gonna make a second iron ingot. And then maybe a second set of gold ingots, I don't even know. Then we're gonna use that bundle that we got earlier. We didn't actually make a bundle earlier, which is fun. And then we're gonna make a second bundle. A white bundle? You're not sure, why not? But then we're gonna take did I put something in it? I put the string in it, that's why. Okay, then we're going to make a second bundle. And in that second bundle, we're going to put the first bundle. And then we're going to put leather and all that other stuff until we can use it. There is a skeleton up here and up there that probably have all of the stuff that I need. If I can just fight them. Easier said than done, I'll concede. Okay, so fight. Attack. Okay. Real hard to time a skeleton sometimes. I'm just going to drop this on the ground, use this, and just go hard against him. I waste a few arrows more than I want to, but I get some enchanted boots. So that's kind of cool too, I guess. Protection 2, perfect. Much better than projectile protection 1. Boom, we've got 18 bones, 22 sugarcane. Combine those together and you've got all the goodies you need. We just got to get some iron and get some trading done. And really make some furnaces, I guess, because we're going to have to smelt up some sand. Otherwise, though, we're good, chat. Also, trade to the villagers to get full diamond armor. Yeah, it's not impossible to do that, but it requires so much mining of coal. I think it's, like, pretty well balanced in, like, the bad way. in the way where you would never want to do it. I'll regret throwing these things on the ground if I need them later, but I don't need them now, and so I have no regrets right now. Rotten flesh and cherry blossoms and all that stuff, just throw it down. Actually, yeah, let's just throw it all in a bundle, chat. If you don't know if you need something, but you might later, they've invented the solution to that. It's called the bundle. So we'll scoop it all up. And do I have enough cobblestone yet? I need 3 more cobblestone. And then I need a way to fuel it, and I need some sand. I can do that quite easily. So this is some coal. It's slightly easier to mine coal than it is to chop wood, I guess. So we'll mine 3 of that per furnace. We don't actually need a free-for-all. Like, 5 will do just fine. And then that's kind of scary. Glad that didn't kill me. Also, eat. Thanks. You're welcome, Mefarland. You know, not eating is never something I do because I actively don't like eating. I mean, in real life. Actually, that's not true at all. I love eating. It's one of the joys, one of the reasons that I am alive. You know, if you ever get sad, I'm like, well, but I got another meal coming soon, so how bad can it really be? Even just, you know, I've got this chocolate milk in the fridge, chat. It's I did an exercise class yesterday, just as like a little trial, see if I'd enjoy something. And I've got to say, if there's one thing to take away from it, it's that I deserve, you know, protein chocolate milk afterwards. It's a lot of work having someone like be like, do this, then do that, and then do this. Too much work, if you ask me. So, Cat, will you be nevering today? I think I will start a nether portal, probably where my, I think it'd be nice to start a nether portal at my Woodland mansion, because I want to turn it into a base. Can confirm we have extra. Woo! Okay, I need to close my stream, because I've got it open on my thing still. And then I'm going to see what's happening. Okay, go back to Minecraft. We're good. I need to see where the golem is and what's happening. Oh, I have a cartographer here. This village is perfect in lots of ways. Oh, and it has a compass in the chest. Oh, what a win. That means I can keep all of the iron from the golem to myself. I'm going to need an extra... I am going to need an extra bit of... just a little extra stone for a sword. Not going to work otherwise. And I have to assume the middle of the village is just up here somewhere. Because if it's not, then where am I going? A little bit of circular logic there, if you don't mind. But he has to be up here, right? There we go. No, I don't see him yet. I keep thinking I do. There goes my sword. We got any sign of a golem. That's a wandering trader. Did he die during the night or something? It could be that he did. Oh, there's a second one of these. Is there gonna be another compass? We could get a map to a trial chamber or something. I think that could be a lot of fun. My goal was to beeline to a... Also, there's another village over there. My goal was to beeline straight towards a Woodland mansion, chat. But I mean, you know, if we've got the option to also go to a trial chamber, could be fun, right? It could be some fun. So that's a golem all the way over there. Thank God I found him at least. That's what matters. It's not that he's gone. It's that he's back that matters. Let's make a... I can make an iron sword, actually. I don't need him for anything else. And then I'm going to just kill you and then make a shovel with your remains. So let's go and let's do this. If he hurts me one more time, I just die. So let's not let him. Let's instead go down. Probably wasn't smart to do it in the hole like this. Combine this sword with this sword. Make a full one. There. Nice. Ooh. Punch some villagers. Yeah, that's a good point, Chanta. If I needed to find the iron golem that badly, I could have just punched some villagers. It's always the safe way out. Okay. So now we've got a bunch of extra iron. Plus we've got more on the way. I think I'm going to make a shovel. Yeah, I'm going to be digging a lot of stuff anyway. And I'm tempted to make a hoe, but I'm not going to make a hoe. I'm just going to make a... I'll make a stone hoe, because I do need one. And I'm going to get all of the bread in the world. Just too much bread. So much bread that I never need to think about bread again. And then also a spare hay bale for, like, when I jump off things. And I think that I can sprint, but I actually can't sprint. And, you know, it's not a situation that ever happens, chat. But, you know, just in case it did, I'd be ready for it. And I think I'm going to go to another village. No, it takes too much time to go to another village. And we might just double back on ourselves if we do. So we're just going to go to the bottom of this village. Because there's no sand up here, right? Did anyone see any sand? I've been looking for it, but, like, kind of in that back of mind way where I'm thinking about stuff more passively or more actively. There's no sand up here. Of course there's not. The sand is down there. So we could make a boat and go down. We could ride a donkey down, but that might kill the donkey. Is it okay to kill donkeys? Okay, so down we go. All the way. Oh, no. Look, it's fine. It's fine. We can take small fools. We just can't take a big one. And down all the way at the bottom here. It's fine. I've got the bread. You've seen my bread supplies. I think I can survive this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It worked. So now we use our newfound shovel. I don't like having to eat all this bread, obviously. But it's fine. We place down our furnaces. I'm just going to cook up my salmon just to, like, have something to cook, right? Cook up my salmon in this one, and then cook up, I don't know, some raw beef in this one. I'm not even that bothered about what it is. And then we'll go shovel 48 sand. We'll check how much sand we have by using this. And then we'll eat bread every time we need to, just so I don't get surprised, drowned, and regret not eating. It's an easy thing to happen, and it won't happen, chat. It won't be happening. Oh, I wish compasses actually pointed east and southeast, etc. Yeah, the funny thing about Minecraft compasses is I think they'd be more useful if they functioned how they were meant to first, and then did the northeast, southeast thing second. I think that would be... Oh, sorry, they're pointing towards spawn thing second. Like, if you could left click a compass, or right trigger a compass. No, wait, left trigger or right click a compass, and then it would point you towards your spawn. That would be a cool secondary feature, right? You might want to use it sometimes. But yeah, I guess they can't do that because reasons. Don't ask what the reasons are. Just accept that there are reasons. We're going to throw some coal in here. And then we're going to throw our thing down. Our cartography table down. Yeah, I think I'm going to take out the steak. And I throw in the sand. And then 2 of that. Okay, so let's see if we can't find a cartographer. I think this is going to be a painful village to try and do anything on. Are you a cartographer? No, you're a... You know, I'll let the creeper explode. No, oh wait, yeah. Have you picked a job yet? This is really not a good place for you to be hanging out. I don't know how you're alive right now. Dude, you should not be hanging out in that area. Okay, there's another one in there. Just get out. You don't have to hang around in here. Just run away. Anywhere but where you are standing would be a good place for you, villager. Okay, I'll let the creeper explode, see what he does. Do a little eating, maybe. Okay, is that the push that you needed? Was it an explosion? Wow, are you Western society circa 2005 to 2010? Okay, so I think we have a... Oh, wait. See, it keeps looking like we're gonna get someone and then no. Is it picking him a job? Wait, yeah, that's my cartographer chat. Okay, he's picked a bold position. But I'm gonna defend his right. You know, I may not agree with his position, but I agree with his right to have it, chat. Let's make some torches. I don't know why I couldn't auto-craft them, but that's fine. I'm gonna just fight you. And then I'm gonna bring you over here. Okay, please, Mr. Cartographer. I did just save your life. If you could listen to me, that would be chill. I'm going to put this brewing stand in my bundle. The bundle is just where I'm going to store all this weird stuff that I picked up that I don't know if I have a use for right now. Do I need a sunflower? I might need to tell which direction north is while I'm in the nether. Okay, now I place down a chest. Wait, where did the guy go? Okay, there he is. Place down the chest, place down the sugarcane, and place down the bone meal. I've got a lot of it. And let's go. Sugarcane time. Thank you so much, Ender Sagara, for becoming the 402nd channel member. Oh, it didn't go up one earlier. I bet that's a sign that it's crashed. Okay, if the number goes down to 0 all of a sudden, it's not you, Ender Sagara. Oh no, did it go down to 0 all of a sudden? Okay, it's back. Can we press it? It's not. Okay, there we go. Oh, we got it. Thank you so much for becoming the 402nd channel member. Yeah, the pathfinding for villages is so messed up. You don't realize it until you're in this situation. But yeah, it took me just under 30 minutes, chat. Just over 30 minutes, according to that timer, actually. Just over 30 minutes. But I officially have myself all of the paper and all of the sand that I require for what I am about to do, which is very exciting, let me tell you. So, this is technically the bare minimum, I think. So yeah, wherever our villager is... No, drowns. Drowns, not okay. Okay, I need to make a bed. Do I have the wool for a bed? No, I think I used it for other things. Is there beds in here? There is. I'm going to sleep just so nothing kills my villagers. Because I don't want them to be dead. Because I am a hero. Oh. I swear that wasn't you last night. Okay. So go stand at your table. And I need another crafting table. Chat, it's just a necessity. Where did my last crafting table go? I don't know. 96 glass panes, good number. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need one more trade and then we can buy our Woodland Explorer map. So how do we get it? We eat some stiac. We're going to throw in a little bit extra for this, I guess. So we can do our beef extra. Actually, let's do our beef in here. Or we'll do like 5 beef in there. And then we'll do the rest somewhere else. Okay, so we now have an extra 6 glass, which we can turn into an extra 16 glass panes. Which means we slightly go over. And there we go, Woodland Explorer map. If I want one, I have it. I think I should get a trial chamber map, chat. I think it'd be cool just to have as like a, oh yeah, later sort of thing. But if I wanted one, I could just come right back here. If I had the need for it, I could come back to this guy. And I have all the other things that I think that's what I'll do. I'll wait until it's required and then I'll deal with it that way. I'm going to put the beef in there and then an extra piece of coal. And then I've got good food for this mansion too. So chat, looking at the Woodland Explorer map, it's to the southwest. So south is positive Z. I hate that that's true. And so if that way is south, then north is that way. And so if north is that way, then east is to the... I can't do it. Whatever. We're going this way. And then we're going that way. It's that way or that way. I don't even know. My brain can't do directions. It's 9 p.m. I'm just using the time as the excuse now. That's how you can tell I've become an old man. I'm like, if I can't do something, it's not me, it's the time. It's the clocks that are doing it all, darn it. You don't understand how dangerous the clocks are. There, you know, maybe that's my Alex Jones arc. Why do you sleep with an open door? Why? It's good for airflow. You don't want too much carbon monoxide pooling up in your bedroom. Glad to give you health tips like this. We'll continue to do so for as long as you're alive. Okay, so now I'm going south. And then we're going left. No, it would be left if we were going north. So, oh, my controller just died. Okay, I think that's a sign the batteries are low. So if my controller's about to die... It's funny, you know, I feel like I use my batteries on my controller way more than anyone else. Are you meant to, like, proactively replace batteries, chat? Are you meant to just be like, oh, it's been 6 hours of game time, I'd better replace them? But, like, the only reminder I ever get that my controller batteries are dying is because they have died. See, I told you I'm right about the compass. If you can see it with an open door, then it's probably not a problem. Exactly. Mifarland. That's a very valid point to raise. I've got to remember to take a bed with me this time. I regretted not doing it last time. But here I am not doing it anyway, so let's see how that one goes for me. So, Kat, you'll be feasting on rotten flesh after your food supplies run out. I think 11 stiacs is enough for me. Still protesting the Javafication of Bedrock, by the way. Did we need this changed? Did we need it changed? Sure hope the stream doesn't go south. Very funny, Dasher. Yeah, if this was north, then east would be there, and west would be there. So this is south, and so we want to go southwest. We want to go this way. We want to go definitely that way, chat. It looks like it's the worst way we could imagine going, by quite some margin. But we're doing it anyway. Also, no, you're meant to recharge. Also, you don't have a Pro Controller? Oh, I do have a Pro Controller, but it's got the worst battery in the world. I think I'm not the only one who has this issue. Once it turns off, it just stops working for a long time. Like a few months. And then it starts working again randomly. Like it's recharging itself from the sun or something. No, you're meant to recharge. I change mine out for a charged one every 5 days or so. See, I don't know, that feels like craziness to me. Like, ooh, just in case it dies. I would like a warning. I would like if there was a reader on here, if like you have 1 hour of battery use left. So given that I am about to do something dangerous today, chat, and given that this is the least dangerous situation I'll be in, I think I'll use this as my opportunity to... I think I'm going to use this as my opportunity to change out my batteries. You've got a sunflower. Thank you, Dazed and Confused. Happy birthday, by the way. Happy birthday to Dazed. Happy birthday to Dazed. I bet you're dazed on most days. Also, happy International Man Day, assuming you're a man. I mean, your name is Scene. In Ireland, there's a name called Sean, which is your name, but with an I. And I'm assuming you have to be Irish. Okay, good morning. Okay, I got new batteries, which means I shouldn't randomly be disconnected during an important moment. We all know it's coming, but we can still do our best to avoid it. I'm going to put my glass in here. And then I'm going to put my glass panes in there too. What type of Javafication of Bedrock do you don't like? I feel like they're ignoring the important bits. And they're doing all the dumb stuff. Like, you know, like jigsaw blocks, for example. That's something that would be really, really nice. Like, build a good UI. Make it better, right? Or custom superflats. Or, you know, like, we asked for hardcore forever. And they, like, it took years. I think this is a sign that Minecraft... Like, if I could be a little cynical with you. When Mojang was an indie company, they added hardcore over the span of, you know, like a week or something like that. Now that Minecraft is a giant multinational company headquartered in, you know, one of the major metropolitan areas of the USA, hiring multiple people earning deep 6 figures a year to be, you know, to do the coding for it, right? Now that is true, it's like, ooh, you want to add a game mode to the game where if you die, you have to spectate? That's a multi-year project, I'm afraid to say, sir. If we fast-track this, we do some overtime, maybe we could do that by, like... Maybe, you know, we really push it, we could do that in, like, 12 months. But you're gonna have to throw us regular pizza parties to make it okay. I don't know if it's managed... you know, like, I feel like... If I could be so cynical, I think that lots of our world's problems are probably driven by the same thing, which is like bloat of people who are their whole job is to, you know, like I think the way which we have driven lots of organizations is having people who look like they are doing things, but people who actually do things don't necessarily get rewarded for being the people who make the things actually happen. I missed the arrow on the map. Me too. Me too, mouse. Or moose? No, mouse. Good to see you, mouse. But like, I know. I think it's I think a lot of people have concerns about like the size of corporate, but also of governments too, right? Like there is a philosophical issue underlying taxation to me, of like, you know, when is it okay to take something from someone without, you know, they're asking? That's basically what you're under, the question underlying taxes. And it's like, well, if it's to save other people's lives, it's that kind of like, would you kill one life to save 5? Maybe, right? But would you steal £1 million to save 5 lives? I think a lot more people might say yes. And so what if it's like, would you set up a system whereby people know that £1 million will be stolen from them if they have 5 million, but in exchange the people with 5 million get, blank, 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 blank. You get protection of their intellectual property, and they get to live in a society where they probably won't be murdered to death, and they get access to that same healthcare and whatever else. There's a whole fun thing to it. But I'm sure the exact same people, again, and it's the same for a corporation too. When you buy a product, you are inherently subsidizing the CEO's lifestyle to some extent, but you're also subsidizing the 10,000 managerial employees whose whole job is to email someone being like, just to circle back on this one, how do you feel about this thing? And so, but yeah, it's at some point, you are the one who is responsible for funding these things, and you are doing so against your will. Maybe you could argue in a company it's not against your will, because you cannot buy, Microsoft products. You cannot buy, the products of Apple or whichever company you think is bloated in that way, too bureaucratic, technocratic, whatever. But when it comes to the governments, it's like, no, you are forced to, it doesn't matter if you would like to have a healthcare service where they spent money on ambulances and CAT scanners. You get a healthcare service where they spend your money on another middle manager because, all the nurses are burnt out because the amount of load is too high on them. So you need someone to get that little bit of extra, squeeze from them. And it's like, that doesn't feel good for anyone, does it? Everyone feels like they're losing, except the people who get the, the promotion and are like, oh, yeah, it feels good to be part of that middle class I'm always hearing about. But yeah, that's just my hot take, personally. That's just my take. It's called the trolley dilemma. I saw my favorite version of the trolley dilemma recently, chat. It was, if you have so everyone knows the trolley problem. There's one person on one track, 5 people on the other. Would you kill the one person to save 5? I saw the most fun version of it recently, chat. Also, it's getting real laggy. I'll turn down my render distance, just in case it's contributing. Oh, I can see why I never turned it down from last time. But it was, so if there's 5 people on one track, and there's also 5 people on the other track, but there's a lever to switch between the 2 5 tracks, would you pull it? And, the obvious answer is, no. But here's the thing. If you are someone who would get joy from pulling that lever, if you think that, if let's say you have some murderistic enjoyment, you would never actually murder someone. But if you were, we've had people who are executioners since the dawn of time. We've had people whose job it is to kill. You'd argue soldiers and whatnot. If we have those people anyway, and they have a desire, are we getting more maximization of also where is this village? I can't see it, chat, and I'm a little bit concerned because I can't see it. So it's real dark. I'm gonna peek up. I'm gonna see where it is. I feel like it was right here. Is it up there? How did I go that far off course? Or is that a different village? Chat, I was sure there was a village over here. Oh. Scaffolding on point. Thank you very much. Oh, man. Okay, okay. So I don't know where I'm going. I guess I'm just running in the dark at this point. I'm hoping there's another village that I just can't see over this hill over here, maybe. So, I also, that's a skeleton on a spider. Is that a phantom too? Did I imagine a phantom? Okay, I think I'm just imagining phantoms. That's a bad sign for my mental stability. I'm gonna eat a stack because it is kind of late, and I have died on day 2 before. Don't ask me when, just have. It's happened. There are circumstances I've heard of where that is a thing. And I want to find a village because they've got beds for me. It sucks that there was a village that I just way overshot, apparently. And there's not even a second one over here, right? There's not. Oh, yeah, that really sucks. But we'll persevere, chat. We'll power through it. Just go all the way through the night. It's chill. If it's a subscription service, you don't own the product, so piracy is not theft. Yeah, there's an interesting thing on that, right? Because you know, like, if I give you access to my house, if I say I'll let you stay inside my living room, as long as you don't be mean to me while I'm playing board games, right? Or maybe I'll say, I'll let you into my dining room under the condition that you play board games with me, right? So I'm letting you into my personal house, and I'm letting you do that because I want you to play board games with me. That is, you know, I've got a board game collection. I don't have enough board game friends who are willing to come around. So I'll let you, Mr. Stranger, into my house, but under some pretty set conditions. You know, I've laid them out very clearly now. But then you say, no, I'm coming into your house because that's the thing that I want, and I don't want to play board games with you, so I'm not going to do that. You're not stealing from me, right? I still have all of my board games, and I still have my dining room. But you are going against my consent here, right? I only put my dining room as an offer because I assumed it would lead to you playing board games with me. If you come into my dining room without the intent to play board games with me, then I think you haven't stolen from me, you haven't robbed me. But you at the minimum, you're being impolite, and at the most, you are performing an act that is just underneath stealing. You know, deprivation of use, maybe you could argue. And although that's not true for a big company, it's the same thing. It's like, they're doing it for a reason. You don't have to exactly do their thing. But if they're asking for money for it, and you don't give them money, you can't be like, well, it's not stealing. You can just argue their business model is flawed and you don't like it. Here's another trolley problem. A trolley that just ran over a person is on its way to split. If you don't do anything, 4 people tied to the train tracks die. If you pull the lever, no one else dies. You wouldn't do that though, right? Because yeah, you wouldn't want to save the 4 people because they're not going to understand what it's like to die. If 2 of the 4 of them are suicidal, oh, there's a good one, chat. You know, there's a trolley heading towards 5 people. 4 of the 5 people have been trying to commit, you know, I wanted to commit suicide for a while. They're terminally ill, but they live in a place where euthanasia isn't legal. You know, is it right to pull the lever? You don't know if the 5th person isn't suicidal, you just haven't asked them yet. You know, the train's coming, you don't really have time. You know, what a thing to think about. Okay, so, chat, I regret not finding that village. I think I should have just gone back for it. I hate being in this much darkness. It's real dark. Of course, if the conditions aren't met, the person isn't welcome. And so that's kind of what companies do, right? When they say, oh yeah, you can play our live service game if you give us money and you don't break the rules. If you give them money, but you break the rules, they can still kick you out. They probably should refund you in good form, in my opinion, but they don't always. And so I think that the reason that people don't like live services and, you know, subscription services where you don't own it is because it's companies kind of changing the deal so they get a better side of the equation. But it's also, you know, your most powerful control as a consumer in that process is like you have the veto of choosing not to be involved, you know, choosing not to do the thing, right? The most powerful tool you have as a consumer, basically, oh wait, oh my god, I hate you so much. I'm just trying to climb up the side of a cliff here. I didn't realize how much work would be involved in that. But there we go, we got it. So now I can eat some more. Probably should eat yak, given the situation. If I can invite someone over and they kill 5 cats, can they stay? Gonna be honest with you, it sounds like you've got a bad house guest. But what if they really needed a bundle? In which case, I think they might be justified. Pull the lever, Crunk. Okay, yeah, what if you're the one person tied on the tracks? Then I wouldn't be able to pull any levers, and I regret my life decisions. Yeah, I think utilitarianism is a really interesting idea to like. Also, my god, whoa, it's so big, chat. I cannot believe I didn't go back for that village. I could have made my life a lot easier for current me, but the nighttime's got like a minute and a half left anyway. So it's not that bad of a thing. Just hopefully on the way to the Woodland Mansion we find another. So if you've just joined the live stream chat, my goal is to survive 100 days in hardcore, but I want to kick off those 100 days by defeating a Woodland Mansion. That Woodland Mansion is found to the southeast, where I am going right now. And I want to take it down first, because if I am going to do this challenge, I want to take down every single structure along the way. And the structure that has beaten me time after time again is always the Woodland Mansion. So what do? I take it on as you would expect. Or maybe as you wouldn't expect. But you should, because I like a good bit of challenge, and hopefully you do too. So we're crossing a mesa today. The only real thing in a mesa is the mesa mineshaft. And maybe some good gold ore. Gold ore would allow me to make a few golden apples. I have the apples, right? Yeah, I have 6 apples. So if I get some gold ore, that would be really good for me. And I could get some... I could craft... Yeah, I think that's actually the move, chat. I think gold ore into golden apples. And then I can just chug golden apples. That will be my best easy bet. And, you know, going out of your way to find one of these, maybe not great. But if you're already going past one anyway, then, like, why not, right? Why not? So, Grand Canyon. Yeah, I know, right? It's crazy how this terrain is looking in a way that is arguably real good. So I think that's going to be my best place for for gold. It's going to be literally exposed. There's no caves. There's no creepy crawlies to worry about. I've got it all locked in my brain. Whew. So now I want to build a Badlands house. You should do it, Griff Pollard. Build you a Badlands house. Okay, that's an armadillo. Good to see you, Mr. Dillo. How are you doing today? That's some coal. How are you doing, Cole? Good to see you today. And there's going to be a ton of gold sitting around here, right? I mean, I think it's below Y40 you find all the gold. Yeah, I think I might be right about that. Although I see some here, so maybe... Can you find gold this high up normally? We're going to take the gold. We're going to take the iron. This will be enough to make a full set of gear. And then maybe some. And we'll take the gold just because we're here anyway. Just to make sure we have a spot laid out for it. Throw this in my bundle. Where is my bundle? Bundle. There it is. Throw the lever in the bundle. Yeah. I need to sneeze. Okay. That goes on that. I still have some food to cook up, but this is a decent amount of gold, so it's gonna get my gold supply started. Gonna get my gold stuff started, and also later if I want to go to the end, it means I'll have a really good basis for trading with clerics, which I like because it means you don't have to waste as much. So let's start right here, right now. Throw the iron down, put the coal in, and then we'll maybe even make a second. I think we need to make a second furnace for all the gold we're getting on top of that. So let's just do that right now too. I think we've now got enough gold that we can make like 2 or 3 apples. But I want to have enough golden apples, chat, that I don't even think about it. I'm like, I am scared, I'll eat a golden apple. I'm not scared, but I might be soon. I'll eat a golden apple. I want to be at that level of wealth. Really in real life too, but especially in Minecraft. So let's make a second furnace. And let's throw my beef in there first. I guess I think I saw some coal over there. And then we'll start mining for some gold, wherever we can find it. I think, okay, that's good. I think picking up rotten flesh is a good idea. If only because of the fact that I am going to also need to trade that with some guys. So throw the junk in the right one, and chat! Is that my death? Oh! I picked the wrong time to stare at my inventory. What just happened? I got basically one hit smashed. Oh man, hardcore is scary. Hardcore is not a chill time. In case you thought it was. In case you thought it's just it's just summer camp, but with the little scary hearts down there. Hardcore means you might just randomly get smashed like that. Oh. Yeah, I am going through some things right now. I'm just going to put a few planks in there. I'm going to get some more wood, right? I'll get some more wood. But for now, okay, you can't hurt me if I don't let you get close. So I'll shoot him once. I'll attack the spider, just get him out of my way. And I'm keeping you right away from me. Oh, chat, that was a scary one. So I've got plenty of sticks right now. There's the coal. Perfect. So just literally mine it. Okay. Mine it down. Get it good. Coal, gotten. Coal in furnace. Woo. Okay, so now we've got enough iron to make the replacement armor. Run away. Oh god, scary stuff. Make the I think the iron chest plate just right away. Just put it on. That's a big boost. Iron leggings, just put them on. There's another iron sword wielding madman over there. I'm eating a steak just to, in case I make a mistake with this. But that's good. Get the rest of this out, and then let's start on the gold. We have a lot of it. We'd like to have more of it. Nighttime is going to come soon if we're not careful. So we have to work out our exit plan. Love the amount of rotten flesh we're getting from this cave. I've got to say, that Enderman could be my death if I don't think about it too hard. Did I look at him? Okay, I didn't. We're good. Ooh, so yeah, it's raining now. It shouldn't rain in a mesa, but it's raining here nonetheless. We need a few more blocks of gold, and then we need to get out of here with them. I don't see any. Oh yeah, it's thundering. I don't see any, so I'm just gonna mine both furnaces. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that either. That's an extra 4. I guess we'll just go in. Not what I want to do here. Not what I want to do here at all. Just want to grab this stuff, get in, get out. You know, sort of deal. Drop that. Put those on. Drop that. Oh, I shouldn't have dropped the bones. I need to inventory manage right now, chat. Okay, bundle, dirt, bones, good. Gunpowder, yeah, awesome. Oh no, 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 no! Why did I just do that, chat? That was a worst instinct response I've ever. I just blew up my iron sword. It is too scary to be alive right now. I need to get out of here right now. This has been a bad pit stop. I would do terribly in a post-apocalyptic society. Gotta say, just about deal with the things that I know how to deal with. Very poorly deal with the things that I don't. So, yeah, the good news is I have a new sword. And I could make a new axe anytime I wanted one. But the bad news is we have got some distance to go till we're finding a village and a place to sleep. Ooh. Eating steak in case you make a mistake, says Matthew. Ooh. Thunder. Wonder what's happening on the other side of it. Might be something fun. Breathe and regroup, says Cat Peony. Yeah, maybe leave this area. That's a place we want to be away from. I'm gonna mine some coal just on the way out, because I'm gonna have to fuel the furnaces again, right? It's gonna happen at some point. Let's get it done. But yeah, to Sandcraft and Ander Segura, thank you for becoming new channel members. Your new green names are appreciated, and I hope you enjoy the member-only videos you get access to. The one that I always recommend starting with, if you just got access to the playlist, is Toy Cat Babes and Iron Brew. It only goes uphill from there, let me assure you. as long as you're looking like upside down at the hill, it's only uphill from there. So kind of scary how many creepers there are in the mesa during the day. Makes you look forward to nighttime, huh? Makes you look forward to nighttime. Not that I think it will get any better at night. Just can't get substantially worse. Okay, I'm gonna make myself a boat. I think doing this whole place any other way has gone a little bit insane. I'm gonna use my Bane of Arthropods axe on this guy. Look at this, by the way. Only 2-hit KO. Wow, that's just as good as an iron sword, I think, actually. Yeah, Bane of Arthropods 2. Not the best level. Quite a few that are substantially better, in fact. I'm gonna make a crafting table. Check if that creeper's running towards me. He's not. And I'm just gonna make a boat right now. And just jump in it, because I'll be safe there. Oh, I thought that this would take me further. Oh man, this is the worst biome to have to cross. Togat's caveman instincts makes him throw his weapon at the enemy. Ooga booga. Me have weapon, me not want to use, cause me not have much health. Me throw weapon at enemy, that make me strong. Okay, nighttime is coming in a few seconds. I am gonna find a village. I'm just gonna sleep in it ASAP. The game is really pushing my how much can you regret not having a bed all the way to its max. And oh man, this is such a big biome. If we were gonna find gold, this would be our moment, chat. Look at that down there. I mean, what if I just did, right? What if I just went down there, just snuck in, grabbed a few gold bits, snuck out? Let's just do it. Let's just sneak in the boat, do the thing, out we get. I'm gonna eat the steak just in case, because we are sitting against a wall. Kind of dangerously, I'll concede. But just grab and go. It's like a convenience store, but for money. I guess that's a bank, really, isn't it? But let's go. Use the block just so it doesn't sit there. Pick it up. Only one block. Figured it would be more. Figured I was giving up a lot and I was going to get something in return. Not really looking like it in hindsight. Oh, no. This is bad. No, not that bad, really. Okay, so I think this cave is a good one to go into, chat. I mean, if it's this dangerous on the surface, you know it's got to be safe in the caves, right? All the mobs that would be in the caves are out on the surface having a good time. So let's just run in here, get below Y40, where we know all the gold is. And let's pick some up. Not gold, but I'll have it. In fact, I'll drop my furnace down now here. Just drop it down, throw it in, throw it in. Just I can pick it all up later. Okay, any extra gold, chat? I need golden apples. I'm willing to go through a lot of the risk to get them. But I do need to see that there's some gold somewhere. Man, this is the worst mesa I've ever seen. Usually you look around caves and it's like gold, 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 gold. This whole cave is uninspiring to say the least. I'm going to get my first use in for this new sword. Love to break in a new sword. Gonna get my first bit of inventory organized. Love to do that. I've got this whole second junk bundle now. Just for the garbage these guys are dropping up. I'll put the compass in that in this one too. It just doesn't really need to be useful right now. This leather tunic is not going anywhere. I'm just going to throw it right into the river. Down sea it goes. And now we've got enough for 2 golden apples, which I should make just in case we need them on the way there. Do I hope we'll need them? Certainly not. But is it a good idea to have them out? Certainly so. 2 golden apples. That is smart movements. Then we've got enough to make an iron helmet too. We'll put that on. Then we are going to... That's a witch over there. Then we're going to just drop some stuff like this bow. Well, we could use the bow to fuel the furnace for an extra piece. I think I might have just fueled it already. So do I have the inventory space to pick some stuff up? Yes, I do. So let's mine the thing. And so yeah, we're doing well enough. I'm going to have to go out in the night. Not looking forward to that massively if I had to level with you, chat. Gonna pick up some iron while we're next to it, because I'm gonna want that. Okay, I knew he was coming. That's a skeleton. Just need this block right here, then I'll be right out of your way. Yeah, Mesa Caves, not as lucrative as, I mean, like, they can be. But this one's not as lucrative as I've been promised. Thought this was the oh, there's some gold right there. Oh, it is dark. It is so dark. I should pick it up, but we're kind of busy right now. You left the gold at the first bit, you mind? Well, I guess we have to go back in there then. I mean, I've got a boat to pick up anyway, right? Okay, so we'll run to the right. Just go pick up that gold. Whoopsie-daisy. Easy mistake. We all make it sometimes. And then we're just going to go break this boat. Just go, 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 go. Got the boat. Okay, so there's a lot happening right now. But I'm surviving it, chat. If I can survive this, I can survive a Woodland Mansion, right? Or is that the opposite? If I'm any amount challenged by this, I'm going to be a lot amount challenged by a Woodland Mansion. As you can see, most of Minecraft is about not getting hurt. And I have done that excellently. Okay, now we go to the top of this hill again. I don't like this part of the biome. I need to sleep tonight, by the way, or phantoms will spawn. Or tomorrow night. But before tomorrow night, I guess. And I kind of intend to do it just on a... Ooh, there's lava there. I kind of intend to do it anyway. I think it's just a good idea in its own right. If I make a portal here, then that won't help me out at all. But I could do it. No, I see a desert is over that hill, so I'm just hoping that there is a village that I can use. Chat, where's the best iron these days? Really high or Y32? Maybe Y minus 32. I think it's Y32 though. I literally load up my own mining guide videos. I've gotten to that point where I'm like, you know, it's easier to have a thing to reference than to have to remember something. Never used to be that way, let me tell you. I used to be so sure, like, what's the point in writing something down if I can just remember it? Chat, have you ever done this? Where you're just so sure that you know exactly what's written down somewhere, so why would you even, right? You can just stir in your brain. And then the moment after you're meant to have done something, you're like, oh, God, how did I not remember that? Whereas, because every time you write something down, you remember it anyway, and you're like, well, the writing is unnecessary. I remember it used to be, the reason this is annoying is because ouch, don't hurt me. My middle school used to, literally it was, they would sit there and watch, they would read your diary to make sure you'd written down the homework. They wanted to make sure that you hadn't forgot about the homework, like as an excuse. But it's like, but even if I write it down in my diary, what am I doing? Checking my diary every day? Make sure I get the stuff done? I don't know, it felt more like, I think there's a real point of like, if you don't want to do something, it's really easy to forget about it. Because why would your brain remind you about things you really don't want to do? Whereas when you really want to do something, you don't need to remember it. But there are some things you really want to do where maybe in an exact moment you don't want to. So the weirdest part of being adult is realizing like, oh, there are things I want to do in the moment sometimes, but not after the fact. Also, I'm not getting any closer, it doesn't feel like. I've gone 3,000 blocks, 6,000 total. I'm nowhere closer to my map. That's how I ended up with 5 children. Oh. Relatable. Okay, so there's lava over there. The real challenge is going to be finding the mansion. Yeah, I know, right? I know that it can be tens of thousands of blocks away. But I still always am a little bit shocked when I see that it's anywhere near that close. At this point, I might have been better off going through the Nether. Could defeat a structure or two on the way there. But worst case, we're like finding... I think doing it this way around means I can see the world. So if we do turn this into a long-term, you know, survival, as is my goal, then we'll have the, you know, the bones on which to do that. I always write down everything. I like to make sure I don't forget. How do you remember to check your notes, though, Dasher? Where do you write that down? It's not possible to have a foolproof plan, I tell you. So, yeah, chat, I've been playing a lot of Trackmania recently. It was really cool, the amount of support we got on that stream. A lot of people very excited. See me playing it. It's one of those games that's like so perfect for my brain of like, do the same thing that takes a minute over and over again, but get slightly better at it. I don't know if you can tell by watching this channel, but I absolutely love... Also, there's got to be a village in this. How is there not? Such a rough spawn. I mean, such a rough little patch of seed. But we're just going to keep on going. We're going in this direction anyway, so it doesn't matter if there's a village or not. We have to go. The game's just really going to make sure that I regret not having a bed. Do I have any wool in any of my bundles? I do not. Because if I had one piece of wool, I could kill some spiders, get some string together. Maybe this morning, maybe to this day, I'll just kill some things. Are we going the right way? Yeah. You freaked me out there, Chili's Bean. I had the biggest crisis I think I've ever had. I was like, oh no. Are we going the right way? But I think we are. It's just a thought. I don't know for sure. But if we're not, then I will continue to believe that we are. Because at some point, that's the way your brain's going to have to go. Ouch. Okay, didn't know why I was doing this. I figured a little side quest would be fun for me. No side quest today. Main quest only, Minecraft says. Your hand. Write check notes on your hand, says Gorak69. But where do you learn how do you know to check the notes on your hand? What if you're playing Minecraft where your hands are on a controller? Do you see how much I'm seeing my hands right now? I can't see them. Can you see my hands? You only saw them because I said, look at my hands. But what if you're not having a conversation like this every day? It's, you know, it's fundamentally impossible. It's a, also thank God there is a village, just perfectly wrongly timed. But it's a village nonetheless. I'll take it. In we go. Oh. I'm using a to-do list app to track the structures in Minecraft that I visit in my hardcore world, as I'm seeking to utilize every structure in Minecraft. Hey, awesome, Merlin's Manor. I think it's a really fun challenge. I think you're going to enjoy it. I always think it's such a fun thing whenever... Like, it's one of my favorite things about running this channel is inspiring other people to play Minecraft in a fun way. And I'm glad that is something that has hit you there too. Okay, so we are still heading towards our Woodland mansion, but we've just found a village so we can finally sleep. Also, there's a blacksmith here, so maybe I'll get, like, some diamonds. If I get some diamonds, I can make a jukebox, maybe. That would be nice, wouldn't it? More seriously, if I get some iron, I think I could... Also, let's grab these, I guess. If we're here anyway, and then let's grab... Oh, jukebox time it is. Grab the bread. Grab the iron. Grab the helmet, I guess. Throw the helmet on the ground. Put this one on. And then it's time to inventory manage. So, garbage-ish goes in here. And then real garbage goes in here. And then I'm going to just cook up the last couple of bits of raw iron and raw stuff that we have. Just like raw gold. One of that. One of these. Actually, if we got literally 2 of them, we can just use 2 planks and then throw it in. And we're going to need to chop down some trees, right? It seems logical to me that we would. So get that done. Just have a few more planks sitting around. And then we're going to grab a bed while we're here. And then we'll kill the golem just for fun, right? Don't like having a white bed, if I'm being honest with you. So what do we do about the white bed? We dye it. I think Oxeye Daisy goes light grey. So we'll make a light grey bed just to make people think we have a white bed before they realize the foolishness of their ways. Throw the cyan helmet away before fighting my man, the golem himself. Oh, might hurt me. Dig down. Oh, is he going to hurt me down here? No, we're good. So, I like looking at my hands like the Tattletale Strangler from SpongeBob. You know, if you look at your hands that regularly, you know what, that might solve your problem. Okay, so I've got from this village basically everything that I need. I got some gold for some apples. I got some iron for some, you know, whatever else we're getting up to here. Then we're going to make a crafting table. Always need a crafting table. And we're just going to make ourselves a bucket and take some lava. I think that's just a valuable thing to have in general. Like, a lava bucket can solve a lot of problems. I guess we have the flint and steel already, but, you know, lava bucket, still great. And now that I've got a bed, I've always got a way to respawn. I think it might be, at some point, chat, I don't know when, but if we're staying in the tiny map, we know we're at least 3,000 blocks away. So it makes some sense to get 2 more diamond. Wait, where'd I put the diamond? Did I leave it in the chest? I think I left the diamond in the chest. Also, we want to take this. At some point, we will want this. Having it will make a big difference. Pro tip. Also, we don't want that at all. Just drop it on the ground. Really don't need it. I left a diamond. Kind of a big mistake. So if we get 2 more diamonds, we can make a diamond pickaxe. Then we could just use the nether to fast travel where we're going. Usually it's faster just to overworld if it's a short distance, but if you don't know that it's a short distance, then it's not faster too. There you go. This is such a great run, Toycat, says Griff Pollard. Thank you. I'm enjoying it a lot. Yeah, I cannot believe I left a diamond in that chest. You know, usually I love to troll your chat, but that's too much trolling for even me. I've got to say. Then we'll lava you as well. Get a few more cooked beef. And now we can just be a cooked beef person for a bit. There's a whole second village over there. We'll go right towards it, because why not? And, yeah, Wait, is there a village? Am I imagining it? At a certain point, you know, like you... It is fun that, you know, you can go thousands of blocks, no village, then see two right next to each other. But yeah, if we could get 2 extra diamonds, that would be wonderful. So 2 diamonds is... Yeah, it's not an easy ask on the surface. We could find 2 diamonds in the nether. But I think the most likely place to find them probably is. The most likely place to get 2 diamonds is probably just mining them. Or if we're really lucky, we could get 2 blacksmith chests. Blacksmiths are most likely in the taiga biomes, though. I've got to really be slightly less aggressive in my jumping strategy. I think being on 6 hearts this regularly is not good. My render distance is getting in the way of my performance again. Sorry if you're noticing, chat. There we go. Just turn it down. See if we're good. Did you say bed to respawn, says Mad King? Yeah, I need the bed to respawn. If you're not familiar, I could see why you might be confused, Mad King. You might be new to Minecraft. Respawning is when you die, you need to have somewhere to come back to. So obviously, oh no, I don't want this. Oh no. Okay, this works, I guess, technically. So obviously, when I die, I need to come back somewhere close to where I am. So that's why I grabbed a bed. Hopefully that explains your question perfectly. I know that hardcore can be confusing, but you do in fact need a bed. Funnily enough, okay, it is actually useful. I've realized I've died so many times in hardcore now. Let me tell you why it is useful to set your spawn, even though you have 0 respawns. If you when you die, you go into spectator mode, and if you start 8,000 blocks away, as I would if I haven't set my spawn yet. So if I was to spawn 8,000 blocks away, I wouldn't be able to look at my stuff and my things that I have done, which would be a real shame, right? Okay, so lots of coal. Lots of coal. Eat the stick, and we're good to go. Okay, so... Oh, wait, do you see that, chat? We're at the right coordinates. Oh, that's fun, we're moving. The map's moving. Yeah. Yeah. It's happening. Was the milk warm because the cow was on fire? Canonically, it should be. That's for sure. So we're in the right biome, even. We might be there. If we're this close on the Z-axis, or on the X-axis, we must be getting close on the Z. So I'm going to swim up this waterfall. Pro tip, you can in fact do this in real life. You just need to have good skills. Okay, there we go. That's a perfect axis to swim up at right here. This makes sense, and this is what people do in real life when they see a waterfall. Just swim right to the top. And now I must be real close. Oh, yeah. Nice. We've gone to the top of the thing. And now we should do, like, one quick check with high render distance. See if we can see a mansion. Because we are almost lined up with it already. It could just be coincidentally another roof forest. But I think that it just makes it quite likely that somehow we're really close. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Maybe I'm wrong. About time. About time indeed. Okay. I have a lot of exciting things to do on this day. Oh. Yeah, I don't... Minecraft's doing that a lot recently. Hope that's not a sign of something bad. See if I can't fix it. Okay, so... Let's, awesome, go get him. If you die in the nether, you can't go there and spectate. Yeah, that is the downside. I feel like that's like a pretty big oversight too. Because a lot of people are going to die in the nether and end, right? Those are, oh, so wow, a jungle temple. There might be diamonds. Chat, is it happening? It might be. I cannot believe we found a jungle temple by coincidence. I feel like when you're looking for this structure, it's a pain. But that's the beauty. If you're not looking for it, nah, pretty easy, I guess. Okay. That's my temple. Let's go inside it. I guess I'll just put some lava over there. Make sure the place stays lit. Oh, no. Might be a bad idea. Oh, why did I do that, chat? Oh, okay. Bad idea, apparently. Just wanted to light the place up. All I wanted to do. Got some trims. Put them in the useful chest. Leave that in there. Throw these in the not useful one. With the dirt. Then we'll mine through here. And up through there. And on the other side of this is where the other chest is. Kind of not expecting you there, if I'm being honest, my man. So if you could leave 2 diamonds, please. Okay, that's fine. Some rotten flesh. I'll put in that. And then some extra bones too. You never know when you'll need them, chat. You never know. Then we'll put the bundles in there. And do we want dispensers at any point? I could see a world where we wanted dispensers. Grab some extra arrows, because again, you never know when you'll need them. Be careful. Creepers spawn there. Yeah, there's lots of danger in this place, let me tell you. So we didn't get the diamonds we were looking for, but we did get some cool trims. So I'm going to trim my armor before I do this mansion, I think. Just in honor of that. And in the meantime, actually, should we set our spawn right here in a jungle temple? No, I think it's a bit too long till nighttime. It's a cool idea, though. You got this, says We Clan Torrents. Thank you very much. I think I got this. I've got the iron armor. It's about to be trimmed. I've got golden apples. I can make a third soon. The extra gold that I just got. I can make 2 more golden apples, almost. Yeah, it's going real good for me. Oh, and there's a village. Right here in the jungle? Ah. That's a weird placement. No issues with it, though. They've got a crafting table here. And they've got a bed. Oh, not useful for me, apparently. So we'll try this bed. Just sneak in there. You know, some people say you shouldn't sleep with the door open, but again, I would recommend you look into carbon monoxide poisoning. It happens to all of us slowly, and you don't even realize it because you just get stupid. Okay, so I lost my lava. I left it in the jungle temple, but now I'm just gonna bounce down this village. It looks kind of reckless, right, chat? But let me tell you, there is a method to this madness. I am going to fall into this water. Yeah, probably shouldn't do big falls like that. It's just so fun, though. It's just that's the real joy of it. Is you know, sometimes things need to spark joy in your world, chat. Sometimes it's true. Also, which way am I going? Am I going the right way? I think I'm lost, chat. I don't know how I'm lost. Oh, we're back here. That's what I did. It's this village. Whoopsie. Well, you know, it's fine. It's good. We needed to sleep somewhere. And I want to find a good horse anyway. So that's totally fine. So, yeah, easy mistake to make. But, ultimately, if you're looking for a horse, a good mistake to make. So we'll get on this horse. It looks like he jumps high. I've got that vibe from him. And we'll put on the saddle. Oh, yeah, look at this horse. This is the horse for getting over a biome like this. Oh, yeah, if you've never tried a horse like this, don't tell me it's not worth going out of your way for one. Yeah. He jumps so high, he hurts himself sometimes. Sir, if I were in your position, I'd have died a while ago. Yeah, that's my goal, right? Is to be able to... I can't... Every time I get in one of those situations, I'm like, now I'm in the dangerous situation, how do I get out of it? Because Minecraft is a game that's randomly... It's procedurally generated, rather. There's no way to avoid dangerous situations altogether, except in long-term worlds where you can literally light the whole thing up. Random worlds force you to deal in this, like, how will you deal with the world as it is? You know, it's kind of like the endless philosophical debate about, you know, in a world where there was no, inequalities of, you know, like, you know, physical abilities, then we could, you know, would you do this? But in a world where there is, We should do that. Like, the most interesting one to me, example of that, like, hypothetical is, like, do you know there's separate divisions for men and women's chess? Like, it's segregated by gender, which seems really silly at first, because you'd be like, wait, but how is there a difference between how men and women would play chess? And the answer is, like, well, it's actually, it's not that they keep women out of men's chess. There's an all-gender chess, and there's specifically a women's chess to help with, you know, like, the number of people playing that sport, right? It's like it's an attempt to get more people into it. It's a good thing, you might say. Can I give this guy hay bales to make him... Yeah, there we go, I can. Okay, so now I've given him a hay bale. I can punch him across the river, and I'll give him another hay bale when we're done. Okay, perfect. Get on the horse. Over we go. And yeah, it's I don't know, it's like a real bizarre issue on the surface of it. Hey, thank you for remembering, Pilly Bull. Love your username. But it's like, yeah, it's specifically there because there are few women in chess and they want to have a league to do their things in. I think the problem in the world more generally is that it's really, like, humans are really good at learning like one thing a month or something like that. And so if you want them to learn about your niche thing, you know, like, what are the odds that humans are going to pick the divisions of a chess league as their thing to learn about? Even if it's one thing a day. Like, you know, not every human knows everything. And so we end up categorizing things as being, oh yeah, this is just like that other thing. Like, that's what the phrase woke basically means, right? Is like, the original meaning was meant to be like, oh yeah, sometimes it's like you're, you know, like you finally have woken up to understanding how things are. But over time, as you know, like, things like that basically shifted to like, yeah, this is like how people who are young and progressive view the world. And now a lot of people, when they see something that doesn't make sense to them, they're like, this must be some woke nonsense is what this is. And it's a valid... Oh, okay. I think I should feed you another hay bale. Oh. Not what I was trying to do. Glad I have... I think for free hay bales, getting all of this travel out for the horse is pretty good. Do you have a cold, Toy Cat? Says Palipo. No, but it is pretty cold here. My feet are very cold. That's my one part of me that has any cold to me. Otherwise, I'm doing pretty great. Thank you for asking. I forgot to drink water this stream. I was so busy drinking my chocolate milk. Sorry, my protein milk. It's protein flavored. That I just forgot to do this. Ooh, another horse of rue. But yeah, like, simple classifications of the world are, like, very valuable, but they immediately are going to run you into errors. So I think the most important thing you can do if you actually care about a cause is just be like, okay, I understand that you think this, because that is how most things are, but here is how it actually is. Like, I think as an example, it's like, people jump at the idea that, like, oh yeah, Toy Cat, you only like Minecraft updates because, you know, Mojang is paying you to. And it's like, I know that you are coming from a world where influencers get paid by companies all the time to have positive opinions on them. This is very prevalent on platforms like Instagram and TikTok, where there is very little money to be made from the thing that you're doing itself. However, in the case of my particular business here on YouTube, most of the revenue comes from AdSense and from channel members directly. So my interests are actually in... You know, I have an interest arguably in making the most interesting take. You know, the most views that a take will get is the one that will make me the most money, not the most positive towards Mojang. As a creator, there's very little I receive from Mojang. Every now and then I get like a free $4, you know, map. You know, every now and then, you know, like, and even then it's under the strict condition where I'm like, I don't have to make a video on this. If I do make a video, I'm not going to let you review it. You're not going to... It's probably not going to be positive based on the marketplace experience I've had so far. Etc, etc, etc. Stinky Farts Milk, says Sandcraft. Wow. I've never heard something so beautiful before. Hydration is important, says Shelby Richardson. Yeah, hydration is so important. Honestly, it's so good too. I love the taste of water. I know I'm, like, fairly alone in that one, but it is just so good. Very underrated drink. If you don't like water, try a little cold. I know some heathens say that they prefer it warm. You might like that too. Try a bit of warm water. Maybe it lights up your life. But cold water is just delicious. It tastes like a good drink. You know, warm water, or like, you know, lukewarm water. You know, you are fulfilling a basic human need. But that's about all you're doing. So yeah, chat, it's quite confusing that I'm nowhere near this mansion. But yeah, my goal is to defeat it as quickly as possible after spawning. I'm currently on day 5, heading directly towards a mansion. It's a random seed, so it takes a few days to get there. And my goal, once I get it, is to get at least 1 totem. But I want to get every single totem before I can say I've beat the Woodland Mansion. So that's what we're doing. By the way, thank you, Red Panda Express. I love Panda Express. Thank you so much for becoming a channel member, the 403rd. We are 47 away from our goal now, chat. 47 away from hardcore but shots. It's going to be a dangerous one, but it's going to be a fun type of danger, which is what hardcore is to me, so it's perfectly fitting we do it that way. If Mojang paid Toy Cat, he wouldn't be allowed in the Nether. Exactly, they'd want to protect their talent. But yeah, it's the same with, like, when people talk in real life to me. Like, it's weird that the most common type of influencer that is known about, the most common type of, you know, like, I don't know, content creator is Instagram people. And I feel like Instagram people are the shadiest too, in not an offensive way, but just in a factual. Actually, is it offensive to say it's factual? But in Instagram, you make basically no money from people watching your posts, because Facebook pays you, I think it's a max of, I think it's 1,000 or it's 5,000, but it's like, that's your ceiling. Whereas on YouTube, there are channels pulling several million a year. So as an Instagram account, all of your money comes from direct advertising. And that puts you in a really dangerous situation. Whereas I get paid from advertisers, but I have no idea who's advertising. You saw an ad before watching this stream if you don't have YouTube Premium. I don't know who advertised to you, and I don't care about their brand. Was it Oakley sunglasses? More like Oakley sunglasses, because they don't look very good. Was it to buy a new home? Well, you don't need a new home. Your current one's good enough. In fact, sell your current home using that realtor company. Wait, they might like that. But yeah, 47 people away from the best Toycat stream. Pay up, future Toycat wives. Warm water, F tier. Cold water, S tier. Exactly, Hopi. Cold water is just such a delicious drink. And there are some people who are depriving themselves from it. If you'll believe it. So I think what I should have done is definitely use the Nether. I could have mined for diamonds, gone to Nether portal, and then use my Nether as a faster way to find it. I'm hoping I don't have to, but if I do have to do it again, that's how I'm doing it, chat. So I am going to sleep. Oh, another horse. This side of the ocean, too. I'm going to drop the axe and then get on the faster looking horse. This looks like the faster guy. Yeah, he's going real fast. Just what I want. Put the saddle on him. Wait, did I do that right? Put the saddle on him. Put the bed on the ground. Go to sleep real fast. Then break the bed and jump on the horse in the morning. I use Firefox ad blocker, so you don't get ad revenue from me. You don't have YouTube Premium, Darren Hughes? Totally. I feel like, you know, you particularly have no guilt towards this channel, at least. But I do find that to be interesting. I find that to be really interesting. Okay, off we go. Oh man, this horse jumps so little. Chat, I think this is the lowest jump I've ever seen on a horse. Like, look at that. Oh man, that sucks so bad. Look at that jump. He couldn't do a 5-block. You know, this horse would not survive in a parkour society, let me tell you. The only ad I like getting is a US server provider one with a catchy jingle. The catchiest jingle in the world, Dasher, I guarantee there's a Russian equivalent of this company. But it's the Autoglass ad. I get that in my head quite regularly. I think in America it's called Carglass. Oh no, it's not. It's called something ridiculous in America. So, you know, in the real country, in the original, the OG, the UK, it's Autoglass Repair, Autoglass Replace. But it's fun. In other countries, it's called like Carglass or whatever. But they don't shift the jingle. They're just like Carglass Repair, Carglass. They just like add a space in it. And I think there's something beautiful about that. It's the same thing with this. Blew my mind when I found it out. Frosties, as they are called in the correct country. I'm just going to keep saying correct country and incorrect country. Hey, thank you, DJ, for becoming the 404th channel member. There is an error now, chat. I don't know how many channel members we have. It's terrible. Hopefully we find out soon. But thank you greatly for becoming a member as we go on our way to this Woodland mansion, which I definitely should have gone through via the Nether. It is such a journey, but it's a journey we are doing. Look at that mountain there. It's a beauty, isn't it? Safe light? Why would it be called safe light, though? I don't understand why it would be safe light. They're not fixing your, you know, if they fixed your safe's light, you know, because if maybe like a fridge, you could say speedy glass in Canada, speedy glass repair, speedy glass replace. I can see that because they're trying to replace your glass speedy. They're not being specific about the type of glass, but that's fine. You don't need to be specific. That's an ocean after all, right? So yeah, the horse is definitely making a difference to my run. But gotta say, I want a better one than this. Just, this guy can't do anything. Jump over to there, and then just trying to get over to this village. Break that, climb up here. Oh yeah, I love the speed that horses go up hills and go up like 1 block gradients in particular. I think that's where they really start to kill it. Okay, so this Woodland mansion is now on the right X coordinate. We're just looking for the right Z. But we know we're at least 3,000 blocks away, chat, because my icon is still, it's still quite small. So we're just gonna get in a boat. And even though I'll stop at this village only if they have something that looks useful. Because I don't think they do right now. Safe flight, repair, safe flight, replace. But yeah, I love a good catchy jingle too. You know, provide something to people in exchange for the advertising you're doing on them. Seems like a good idea to me. Whew. I believe we're at 450 members. Okay, if we're at that many members, let's smash the glass. Well, I mean, if we smash it, we won't be able to drink from it. But let's do the craziness. Are there 2 villages, or is this? I think there are 2 villages next door to each other, chat. Wow. So, we're still over 3,000 blocks away from this Woodland mansion. But, yeah, there's someone over there. What's over here? This is the worst placement for a village to... I mean, I don't know what came first, the village or the pillager outpost. But someone saw the other person building the thing. And they should have raised some better questions. You could set spawn again. Yeah, I don't think it's worth going out of your way to set spawn. Like, if you're already doing it, it's great. Also, you gonna reach the mansion and raid it in the stream? You better believe I am. You better believe I am. Okay, so that's a lovely outpost. Looking very lovely indeed. And I think that is, yeah, it's just a cherry grove behind it. I think I'll take some cherry trees. I know I've got a hoarding problem, chat, but I think future me would appreciate some cherry trees. So let's do future me a favor. If he wants these things anyway, let's help him out. Let's just give him a little something. Show that we care about him, you know? Because if I care about future me, then future me might care about me. So yeah, just killing a few cows keeps my cooked beef supplies up. Means I can keep using them. I am not going to really care about this thing. I mean, I might as well get the... Okay, let's do a quick little diversion, just so we can get our hands on the... I think if we get our hands on an ominous bottle, it'd be fun for whatever we use it for, right? Doesn't even need to be something useful. It will just be fun. So let's light this thing on fire. Light the whole thing on fire. Honestly, might help me out in the future. Ah. Oh. How do you do that so quickly? There we go. Maybe it was the second guy, not the first one. Gonna eat steak the moment it looks like I can. Not right now, it seems. And we're just gonna charge right into this place. Mine that block, and then, ooh, haven't really thought this one through. Okay, there we go. So it looks like the stairs are slowly burning in front of me. But that's okay. Okay, so let's just sit in the corner here. And let's just let them all attack each other. It's fine. The shield has got plenty of durability. And then by the time they're done... Yeah, perfect. That went really well, chat. That went, honestly, better than I think I could have hoped for. We'll throw the 1 emerald in there and a crossbow in there. And we'll make sure we pick up the ominous bottle. Throw that in here. And then maybe hay bale our way out. Perfect. I think that was genuinely pretty decent amount of time. Plus we get some free iron on the way out too. Because this guy, he looks like he needs some serious assistance. Free iron too. Yeah, I love that, chat. Went well. I think that was great. It's a pillager village. Does an ominous change the mansion? It doesn't, but I think we... my goal is to defeat every single, you know, like, structure during these days. And so I felt like it'll be a nice little start. Thank you, Hail Booby. I remember watching you at 16, thinking I was too old to watch Minecraft videos. Now I'm 24 and still watch you every day on my home from work. On my way home from work. That's so cool. I think I was kind of hinting at that earlier, Haley Bubby. Is that, like, Minecraft has an age demographic, right? I think people always understand something later than it is. Like, when you first get into something, when you're 10, you assume it's a 10-year-old thing. But, like, one of my favorite examples of this is, like, old school RuneScape. It's a game that everyone remembers playing when they're 12, but no one playing it is 12 anymore. Everyone's, like, in their 30s with kids. It's the weirdest thing. It's the weirdest community. Especially, like, 2007scape. I don't know about the newer one. That might be popular with new people. But they've managed to build this, like, whole community of people who are there through nostalgia. And even though there are probably negatives to a community based on nostalgia rather than other things, I think it's cool. In future, you might lose your hardcore world if you're not careful with the villagers. I think I did that pretty well, though, right? The worst I ever got down to was, like, 4 hearts gone. And I had plenty of other options. Yeah, I think I did that well. I think I did that excellently. I would even go as far as to say. How did you wreck that golem about it retaliating, says Jeff Watkins? They get stuck on pathways right now. Don't ask me why. I'm just playing enough Minecraft to spot these things, apparently. Some would say too much Minecraft. I would say exactly the right amount. Yeah, I've been really enjoying the amount of Minecraft we have been playing. Hardcore has really, like, given me a new reason to, like, push into weird survival challenges. And speaking of, my current survival challenge is to get to this Woodland mansion, chat. So I have this Woodland Explorer map that tells me it's some amount this way. But the problem is we've been going this way for about an hour. A long time ago I realized, oh, so I've got leather boots, I can go on snowier snow. What a rare treat. A little while ago I did realize that I would have been faster going through the Nether. But sunk cost fallacy has kicked in and told me that, no, shouldn't be doing this. That was a very smooth ransacking. Thank you. That's the praise I go for in my life. Minecraft might build up a base that are only there for nostalgia too. Oh, I think they're getting close already. Do you see all the people who are like, yeah, anything past beta isn't worthwhile? And it's like, no. You're undoing all the years of... Like, I think that is the danger of Minecraft adding too much, is some people say, you've gone too far now. So they have to be careful about what it is they do add. And I think they've almost got themselves in a catch-22. Of, like, a lot of people will start disliking the new things. Just on instinct. So how do they prevent that? And the answer is with a lot of skill, I guess. Skill I don't know about. Okay, so I'm now going to sleep, just because I don't want a night. And then we're hopefully going to find the mansion today. I've got my map. It shows me I'm somewhat close. I didn't realize you could spawn into leaves if they are there. Useful fact to learn, I guess. Place those on the ground and run. Let's go. It's day 7. I've survived a week. Wow. It's only about 40,000 more blocks to go. You know, it's funny, DJ Green, there is a non-zero chance it's 40,000 blocks. There really is a non-zero chance that I spend my full first week just bouncing from village to village and not ever getting anywhere closer. I think I'm going to make all my cobblestone that I've picked up into slabs and just bridge over this. I think this is the only reasonable way that you would do it. So it's the way that I will do it. Oh, it's scary. It's scary. Oh, it's real scary, chat. But I'm doing what I have to do. Ooh, nice. Keep on going. Light you on fire. Maybe also the forest around you at the same time. There we go. Pick up some extra beef. And it's fun, because if we ever come back through this world, we'll find a lot of fire. But it's kind of what you want to find sometimes, isn't it? Just add a little bit of chaos to a world as you run through it. You know, I don't really like the roof forest biome. Like, if I'm being entirely honest with you, you know, it's not the best biome, right? No one's ever excited to see it. I guess the upside is if we'd done this after the Pale Forest update, we'd see some different things. So, yeah, we did a poll on how old people are on this chat. Just on a fun thing to, kind of to your question, Hail Bubby. And apparently, according to self-reported polls, so it could be a bunch of 8-year-olds saying, I'm 24, and I have to pay taxes, I do. Well, so am I going the right way? I am. But I've gone all the way off the edge of the map, which is bad. Oh, it's really hard paying taxes when you reach the ripe old pension age of 23, which I definitely am. And this is how 7-year-olds think the 23-year-olds talk. Don't ask me why. But, you know, like, I think it's self-reported, but it is 35% of people aged 20 to 30. I want to look at the other groups, though. About 23% of people are just under 20, well, under 20, sorry. 31 to 40 is 22%, and 20% is people over 40. Yeah, the, every time I've gone to a real-life convention, I've always had a lot of, I've always had a lot of those, situations. My favorite one, I might have told this story a couple of times, chat, but it's one of my favorites. I went to do a convention, so early on in my YouTube career, I really like traveling, right? So there were fake Minecraft conventions that were like, look, we need YouTubers to come to the event because we know that people come to events specifically for YouTubers. You know, like, take of it what you will, but we'll pay for your plane tickets, your hotel tickets, and all you got to do is be at the convention and then do a couple of events. They made me regret so bad doing all of that, by the way, and also, like, flying, like, you realize the negative, and flying for, like, I got real jet lagged, and I went to like the pharmacy in America. Like, it was my first time in Minnesota, my only time in Minnesota to this day. And I just asked the person at the pharmacy, like, do you have anything that will help me sleep? And she's like, what I do is I take this medication, it makes me so sleepy. I'm like, it's not what I wanted to hear, but thank you very much anyway. But anyway, so I went to this convention. I met some, you know, some fans. I don't know how many of the people actually knew me, but one of the people was like what looked like a grandmother and her granddaughter, and you know, they got up together, and the grandmother was like, oh my god, I love your videos, me and everyone on my server, you know, like, it's so cool, you know, like, I had to drag my my granddaughter here today just so I could see you, and I love that. I thought that was like the funnest thing, because it's like the stereotype that's the reverse, right? I'm 17, I play with my granddaughter and son, says years, because YZYX Delazorza. I think that's super wholesome. I think Minecraft is one of the few games that can bridge generations that way. I think that's why it's so good, by the way, Zora. I think that's why the theme park is such a clever idea, because that's also a multi-generational attraction, right? That's arguably why they're excited about the movie. Also, look at that. You could just die if you felt like it. Or if you didn't, by accident. There's other ways you can die besides choice. But yeah, I think we might just find the next cave that looks like it goes down to Diamond Lair and mine some obsidian. I think we might just get a diamond pickaxe, chat. Like, I've gone for 11,000 blocks. I've traveled for an hour and 48 minutes. Well, I mean, I think the first 28 minutes were spent getting the map. I've spent an hour and 28 minutes going in this direction, looking for a Woodland mansion. We haven't found it yet. I think, yeah, I'm gonna take the next easy route for diamonds. I'm gonna be looking for them, and if I find them, I'm gonna take them. Speaking of, Dappink Pigeon, in a video a while ago, you said you're interested in visiting Spokane in the United States. I'm from there, so I'm curious what piques your interest. I'm always fascinated when the majority of people live in one place, in a, you know, like a a set of boundaries, a state, province, region, country, and then some people live elsewhere. I'm fascinated by the story of that, like, elsewhere. And that's what Spokane has going on for it. So here we go. Got some extra gold. Got some even more extra gold with Aqua Affinity, should I want it. And got a slightly better shovel. Nah, but am I going to want the slightly better shovel? Probably not. I'm going to put the ominous banner in here, by the way. Don't think I want it, but I might. And, yeah, we could use the lava that's here. Oh, there's only one bit of lava. We couldn't use it for anything. But if we had a diamond pickaxe right now, we could mine the rest of this, go into the nether. We could do some stuff. But I think that I'm going to stay on this course, chat. I have a weird feeling people will be playing Minecraft in like 100 years. Yeah, I think that it might become a nostalgia game. Where, again, like, some people are like, oh yeah, I just played Minecraft 1.0. You know, I think the version fracturing will become extra big. So, I think that's an important thing. My dream stream is something in Tappy, Wisp, and Toycat doing a really blast UHC scenario with 300 other players. Oh yeah, I used to love UHC when it was like a multiplayer game mode. I still think it's kind of fun as an idea. A little bit of competition. I feel like I can't do it on stream effectively because I have to like stream my whereabouts. People like watch my streams so they can work out how to kill me. Or sometimes they do the opposite and it's kind of, yeah, it's, I know it's not, it feels weird to say this, but it's not as fun when people are like, okay, I've got to specifically not kill Toycat. I've got to help him, make sure I kill anyone who's going to kill him. Ayo, you sure you went in the right direction? Can you imagine if I didn't go the right direction? Chat, is it possible that I'm going the wrong direction? I hope it's not. See, if we found another... Oh, is that a jungle temple over there? Nope, just a cliff. You can tell we're going the right direction based on the movements, right? I think. I'm pretty sure. Ended up in PvP of you once, says Katie. Oh, awesome. There are already Golden Age Minecraft forks like New Frontier. Yeah, I'm fascinated by those in their own right too, by the way. But the reason that I'm most fascinated by this is by the forking of Minecraft is because it does limit the amount of... Like, Minecraft will definitely be played in 100 years, but if the community is split in 3, that will limit how much people are playing it. Because they can't play of each other, and they're not playing the same game, right? It's effectively 3 games being played in 100 years if it is. So the Woodland Mansion is now only a few thousand blocks away. I've been saying that for a while. I'm at 12,000 blocks away from World Spawn, though. I feel like you made progress down on the map before, but not in a while. Yeah, I don't think I have made any progress down. I think I went left and... I've made left and right progress. That was about 8,000 blocks ago on the Z-axis. But I literally might be going for 40,000 blocks this way. That person might have looked up my seed on Chunkbase and worked it out that way. I know that you... I think it's within 3,000 or 5,000 blocks that your icon gets bigger. So that's kind of useful, I guess. Z increasing means south. Yeah, exactly. Pawns are pieces too. Very fun username. I can't believe how long it does take to find a Woodland Mansion when you're looking for one, though. It's a whole ordeal. You gotta do some stuff. Can Toycat defeat a mansion quicker than getting an Elytra? Isn't it weird? I would have guessed. Honestly, yeah, I feel like the actual speedrun on a random seed. If you speedrun it, though, you could just keep re-rolling till you get a lucky mansion. Which kind of defeats some of it. There's a lot more RNG in a Woodland Mansion than there is in defeating the dragon or getting an Elytra. Because you know that there always is going to be a Nether Fortress within X blocks. You know, even if it's 5,000 blocks away, you know it's impossible to be 16,000 blocks away from your stronghold. But you don't know how far away your nearest mansion is. Chat, I have no idea where it is, and I'm starting to think I never will. Look how far I've been going. You got the Elytra in like 33 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna go to sleep. And then future me, you know, when me wakes up in the morning, that's when we'll deal with this. But yeah, I'm really going to hope for a nice pile of something. I'm going to drop this on the ground, break the bed, and let's go. So we did find a lovely cave entrance. I think we just jump into it at this point. I think that's where I'm at in this world. Like, is that going all the way down to... No, it's not. If there's water in there, we know that's a hard limit on the cave. Which is useful to know. So, yeah, given that we've now gone 12,000 blocks, I think the Nether is just logical. Like, 1,500 blocks in the Nether would be a lot to travel to. So I think just if we see a big diamond cave, we're going to take the big diamond cave. That looks to me like a big diamond cave. Let's jump over and see if it is a big diamond cave. Up we go. We probably should light the way. I would use lava or something, but since I left my lava in a jungle temple, I guess what I could do instead is... Oh no, it's not a big cave. Huh, it's also got water in there. That's fine. We don't... Oh, I'm close! Chat, I got big! I got bigger! Okay, just as I was starting to give up, the game has given me reason not to. We're officially close to the mansion now. It is happening. Good news. So, what happens now that we're close by? Now, I know you're thinking it, but what is the answer? The answer is hopefully good things. Okay, so I'm going to sprint this last little distance. We're in the last couple of thousand blocks or so. We might be able to see it from that mountain even if we turned up our render distance. We're going to go and fight the mansion. So I'm going to use this time and we're going to talk about everything we need to do in the mansion together, chat. So golden apples, we have to craft them. Craft golden apples is task 1. I would make potions if I could, but I haven't seen a swamp yet and I don't have a brewing stand or anything. So no potions to help us. I'm going to get 1 totem undying, put it in my offhand immediately, and then I'm going to start charging back in on the basis of that, chat. So the very first illusioner that I see, not illusioner, I've got it mixed up now because the illusioners come up in quite a few videos, chat. Okay, I see a village. It's happening. When you have the same level of excitement as me, when you realize you got bigger, it happens in your 40s. Good joke, Jeff. You must not have heard what they called me earlier. You need blaze powder to make potions. You need blaze powder to make some all potions. I think that's why doing this things out of order can like create some fun. Because I think the easiest structure in that game, I think I want to do all of the hard structures first, maybe. Oh, it's the mansion! I see it, chat! So we're going to make golden apples. We're going to eat a golden apple the moment we see anything scary. The moment there's a chance that we can do something scary, we're going to do it. Is it smarter to go from the top down? Yes, dazed and confused. I've been going in from the middle. I'm going to go in from the top. I'm going to clear the top. And then I'm going to make a safe staircase, and then I'm going to go down. I've got a punch bow, and I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it all the time. I'm going to use it even in situations where it doesn't make sense to use it. And so yeah, this is where I'm going to make my house, chat. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be the most fun. We made it to the mansion. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did indeed. Ooh, look at this guy. This is a big one. And it's kind of high up. I think what I want to do is bridge over the woods. I think that's crazy talk though. So, what time is it? It's the middle of the day. I'm here now, chat. I need to use the bathroom. It has been a little while. So I'm going to block up behind me so that nothing can get me in any other direction. I'm going to stand right here, chat. Okay. So that is the mansion. We're ready for it, but I'm not ready. I need to use the bathroom. I'll let you look at my chair better. It's a nice chair. did I die while I was gone? I really hope I didn't. Hey, looks like I'm not dead. Oh. Okay. Hey! Certified chair stream. Sorry for ruining your certified chair stream. I think your certification might be taken away for that. Okay, so I've got a fort, chat. I'm gonna get a horse. Because that way, if I see a Vex, I'll jump on the horse and get away from it. The horse is gonna be my Elytra or my super speed potion. And so I'm gonna find a horse as my way out of danger. I have to take down this mansion. And that's gonna involve a lot of steps. And my latest step, I'm just gonna make myself a iron axe, by the way. Let's make the golden apples too. So we're gonna take the apples out of this. Okay, 2 golden apples. Then the others go in there. Perfect. Then we're going to make ourselves an iron axe. And we're gonna make some blocks or something. They're gonna be real good. We're gonna use them for things. Oh, it is late, chat, but we have finally found our mansion, and we're gonna blow it to pieces now. Did you beat hardcore in 10 days? I have beaten this particular hardcore challenge in 10 days. Okay, does anyone see a horse? If I had a horse, it'd be such a good get out of jail free card, and so that's why I want one. I could use a boat for something similar, but I think the boat is way too slow to get up to speed. You'd have to build the blue ice around it. You know, wouldn't be as effective by default. I wish I hadn't gotten rid of all my previous horses. Okay, so the horse idea might be failed. I think it's worth spending some time on, but I would rather get the structure defeated first and ask questions about horses later. Ride a pig, grab a camel. Isn't it crazy that I've gone 12,000 blocks and I haven't encountered a single camel? Like, that's just a reminder how rare they can be. Desert villages are everywhere if you spawn next to one. But if you don't, then they're not. You need a get out of mansion free card. It's totally true. I'm going to put this Illager banner away in here in the junk. Oh, you can't. Or maybe it's just not enough spaces. Almost 11 PM there in the UK. Exactly. Almost 400 people here. Don't forget to like the stream. Or just over 400 people here, in fact. Close. Oh, a horse! Okay, I don't care how bad this horse is. I'm taking him. Oh, this horse is real bad. This horse is not helping me out with anything. But it does mean that I can... Oh, man. If I had any amount faster of a horse... Yeah, I'm not escaping a Vex on this, but I can have my shield up and move quickly. So I can do this, chat. Let's say there's a Vex behind me. I can... Oh, no, you can't. The fastest I can go is probably, like, sideways. You can't properly retreat on this. Okay, he jumps high, though. I don't know if jumping high will let me escape a Vex. But I'm willing to try, damn it. I'm willing to try. Ooh, can you put an Illager banner on your shield? I forgot. Oh, you can, yeah. Good idea. Yeah, look at my shield, chat. Look at my shield. I am living the life. Okay, so that is the mansion I've got to take down. I'm going to get on top of it. You know, this is how you take most things down. Oh, yeah. That's a scary-looking mansion. We have traveled 13,000 blocks for this. And it's the first thing I wanted to do in this hardcore world, chat. This is my attempt. I'm getting Totems Undying the old school way. And I'm going to do it despite the extreme difficulty that comes when you do that on hard. This is, especially on Bedrock, it's one of the harder structures to fight. There are no easy ways out of the damage that it does to you. But I don't need easy way outs if I have an easy way in. And you better believe a horse that jumps this high and gets a few doors open. Okay, so jump and jump and jump. So the enemies inside don't know that you're through here as long as there's like blocks between you and them, which there is right now. And yeah, we just build a couple of these. We can jump onto it. And we can, like, build a couple over there and jump onto that. And then we can build, like, a couple over there. That might be a bit too high, but let's see. Nope, just fine. Okay, here is my brand new house, chat. Do you like the look of it? I hope you do. I'm going to build a big something, maybe like a boat I can ride off the edge. Okay, that's my move. As my way to escape, if there's a Vex, I'm going to put a boat on here. Chat, this boat has to be very close to the edge. I can ride that boat off the edge and I won't die if a Vex is coming after me. It probably won't come to that, but that's my backup. Now we're going to look around and we're going to analyze what we actually have. There are sometimes secret rooms and they can help you out a lot, right? So we're going to see if there's any secret rooms we... Oh, did he look at me? No, he didn't. He's fine. So we want to kill the low-level guys. So look at that. That's the Ooga Booga man. He can't see me because there's blocks between us. Even though they're transparent blocks, enemies can't see through transparency. Like we can because they're stupid. There's some more around there, but we probably shouldn't go around to it. Good luck, Toy Cat. With you to the end. Indeed. Either way this is going, chat, we've entered the end game now, and so wish me for some luck, because we're about to go through something, and I hope that the other side of something is still something good. Yeah, I think the safest way in terms of not getting looked at by any villagers wrong, is going to be through here. I think I'm going to place a trapdoor so that enemies can't go through, but I can. So we'll make a crafting table. And I'll make just a cherry trapdoor. Then I'm going to make like 5 cherry boats. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to use the cherry boats instead of, I would say, instead of... No, I think I need all of this. So instead of the cherry trapdoors, I'll place my cherry trapdoor in there first. And then we'll, like, I don't know, place another one over there or something. We'll place another trapdoor there, and we can shut it if we need to, like, absolutely stop them or whatever. Okay, so now we are going to... Okay, me and the horse. Again, this horse is my get out of jail free card. If I need to, chat, I jump this horse. I'll make a little pen around him, maybe. Wait, actually, can we just... okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build a little pen around my horse, chat. That way, when I need the horse, he will be here for me. Yeah, he won't be able to get out of here without my permission. And if I need him, he'll be there. Look at this. This is a genius horse pen. I'll jump on the horse, and then I'll get him moving. But I'm scared, chat. I'm scared. I want to trap enemies in boats. So I'm going to place those in the logical places. I'm going to break this block right here, and I'm going to let the creepers come towards me. Creepers can go through gaps that small, by the way. Run backwards. And attack again. And then we'll attack this guy. It's 3 hits if they're not criticals. You have to get 2 criticals, I think, with the sword to kill him. And now let's get this guy over here. Charge me. Can he walk through that gap? Okay, he can't. Perfect. He can't go through that gap. Therefore, I won't die. 1 enemy down. Okay, so now we get tactical about, like, this. I want to eat a golden apple at all times. Chantal says bow and arrow. Yeah, I'm going to try and use the bow and arrow for as many enemies as we can. And I'm just going to pre-eat a golden apple. I got enough of them so that I can, for a reason, right? We're going to pick up a lot of emeralds, so let's be ready for that. I'm going to just check the chest, because they are conveniently here for my enjoyment, chat. And then we're going to... I don't see any mobs, so we're fine. Ooh, Vex armor trim. You know, I can't actually take any of it. I'm going to have to come back and grab 13 as a disc. Because yeah, we'll deal with looting the structure as we deal with looting the structure. But for now, are there any enemies? I don't see any. Okay, I think I saw an illusioner in this room. Not an illusioner. Evoker in this room. I've lost one of my hardcore hearts. One of my... okay, So this guy is going down from a distance. Okay, he's charging towards me, but I've got plenty of space. Just easy dead, easy done. If I attack the evokers from a distance, they won't know what's coming. I've got enough spare arrows that I can attack a creeper, by the way. I don't want to attack a zombie, though. So there is another room over there, but we're going to hope no one walks out of it. And we're going to peek in through the windows on these rooms. So just check my absorption. I've got 39 seconds left. I have to be somewhat quick. Let's just quickly check these rooms. There is no one in this room over here, which is good. Exactly what you want to hear. And there's no one in this room over here. Great, great. Exactly what we want to hear. But there is someone in that room to the right. So we're gonna come in over the here. No illusioners, no evokers. Okay. So should we just charge in and do it? Charge in and do it? No, I'm scared, chat. I'm scared. I don't want to do it. So there's probably one in this room too, honestly. I don't see him if there is. Okay. We've mostly cleared the floor then. We've just got a baby zombie, some other stuff to deal with. Kind of a waste of a golden apple, but again, better to waste a golden apple and be alive than to not and to not. So that's the way into the final room, and that's where the evoker is. It's scary. Ah! Okay. Bit of a jump scare. I'll concede. I think I just eat the golden apple and I go in. I think I'm gonna put some cherry boats in this hallway. I'm gonna eat the golden apple. I'm just gonna do what I know best, chat. Oh, there he is. Don't summon Vexes, please. No, 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 no. Was that Vexes? What was that, chat? What did he do? What did he do? I don't know what he did. But I don't think he did anything. I don't know why I don't have my shield out, by the way. Oh, I do have my shield out. I just didn't see it because I was using the bow. Okay. Ooh, we're putting this right on. My inventory management is top-notch. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Okay, so just move that into here, I guess. Okay, so we've got a totem now. So we're in a little bit more favorable position. We're going to make sure the top floor is clear. I am rechecking all these rooms. Okay, it was worth a golden apple, I think, for the level of risk that we sustained. We'll check if there's another one in here, though. Just to be sure, right? You never want to be unsure. Okay, really cool. Lots of gunpowder. Will be useful in some far future. Not useful right now. Okay, got a creeper over there. Is there anyone in here? No, there's not. Top floor is clear, chat. 1 floor down, 2 floors to go. Oh. 1 floor down, 2 floors to go. We're going to check these corners. Oh, okay. So that is 2 axe-wielding maniacs. Going to just put a boat right there. Gonna put an axe over there. And okay. Already terrified, chat. Already terrified. No! What? That is the exact same thing I was just talking about. I'm glad to be alive, but I'm terrified that even while sprinting away, that can happen to me. That is nuts. Okay, well, there goes my totem. Back to square one on this one. So a shield wouldn't have helped me there either, to be fair. But I'll tell you what's not helping. Okay, so let's just go over here. Okay, they're down the hallway. Pick them off one by one. I've got the bows and arrows. Torch the dark rooms. Yeah, I think that's what I should be doing. I don't know why there are rooms so dark they can let stuff like this spawn in the first place, but it is terrifying. So we'll make some torches. I need to make a chest here, really. That's what I need to do. I need to have a good chest that I can just store some stuff in, even if it's just temporarily. But I need a place. I need inventory space. I am absolutely crowded out here, chat, in a way that I don't understand why it is this way. So just dump it in there. Just really let future me deal with these problems, so that current me can be good. Okay, it's raining. Is it nighttime yet? Oh, it is. Perfect timing. Be more cautious. I'm having a panic attack. Don't worry, no panic attack required. But we do need some torches today. So let's make a ton of those. And then we're going to need another boat at some point, I bet. So just as we're going, place some torches. Here or there. Maybe everywhere. Just really doing my best to make sure at least nothing wanders into the main rooms, right? It's the least we can do. Okay, so this is where things got scary last time. So bear in mind, the axe disables your shield, chat, but you still get to defend from at least one enemy that way. So we can attack both of these guys. Do I have the arrows, actually? I do. We can attack both of these guys. And then even if I get hit once, it's just one hit. So there's another guy over there. Let's get him. And if he gets me, he's going to fall into the boat. But he can't, because he's dead. There's another one over there. Okay, I'm going to make sure there's none behind this little sneaky area here. Just really triple check. And then we're going to crouch over here. I want to get you so bad. Okay, it's fine, chat. If there's an Ooga Booga man... Okay, ooh. There's two of them around that corner now, so two of them have to leave. I don't want to go out until I know that they are avoidable. Torch the outside so you don't run into spawns on the roof. That's true, yeah, if I go out at night... No, come on. It's like playing a game, you know, they're running back and forth. Okay, stop, come on. It literally is. They're playing this almost as frustratingly as they can. It looks like on purpose. Ah, no! Okay, run! Run! Chat! It's over for me. I don't have any blocks. I don't know why I don't have any blocks. But I've GG'd myself by accident. Wait till this guy runs around here. Eat the golden apple right now. Oh. Ah. Ah. Okay. My heart rate is a bit too high. Bit higher than I'd want it to be. In a dream situation. And, I don't have blocks on me, which is what I really need to have to avoid bad things. Whew. He's in the boat, I bet. Yeah, that's probably true. You're right. But yeah, we haven't seen another evoker yet. Okay, he is in the boat. Good news. That's very good news. Get me some emeralds. Okay, so now we're going to attack that guy. Come on. I guess if I miss the arrows, I can pick them up later, but like... Oh, man. Really inaccurate. Just a few in a row there. Okay, that's an evoker down that corridor. I need to kill all of the... Okay, I'm out of arrows. I'm out, chat. So this is my move in the meantime. Is just place boats at every major junction. Not having arrows is a big loss. Big loss, let me tell you. So I'm gonna place like a block there and a block there. So you have to go over the boat to get through here, right? That's my smart move. My palms are sweating. You better believe mine are too. Yeah, this is a scary little juncture. Okay, look around here. Anything? Look around here. Anything? I don't see anything if there is. They do so much damage, chat. So much damage that it's like fine up until a point. Okay, is there anything in here? Oh, it's an Ooga Boogie. Oogla Boogly. So I think I eat a golden apple to go through there. Because just in case Vexes come at me, right? That's going to be his next move now that he's seen me. Is he's going to fire some Vexes. I could despawn and unspawn him. Maybe that... I think that might be the safest bet. No, let's just do this. Let's do this, chat. I was not raised to be a coward. And maybe that is one of my biggest weaknesses. I think I just do it. I think I just charge him before he summons any Vexes. Oh, it's not this room. Was it this one? Oh, it's a big room. Yeah, yeah. Let's go in. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. I don't care about the skeleton. You are dead. Oh, yes. If you kill him fast enough, it doesn't matter what they're trying to summon. Thank God I got the extra ammunition for my bow. And I'm going to just trade this out because it's not very useful for one of these. Ooh. Okay, I can survive another death. I can survive another death. I think there's only probably one more totem left to get. We don't need to do the bottom floor chat because you only get Vindicators there. Like I could for safety reasons, but I don't need to, right? So I'm going to fight you, I think. I don't need to. But for safety reasons... Man, they literally... They're playing Duck Hunt chat, and I don't know why. So we'll just shoot him so he comes at me. And then... We'll hope he gets in this boat over here. I'll shoot that guy too, maybe. Perfect. Okay, get in the boat. Yeah, I've got a strategy worked out here. Oh, we are gonna do it, chat. No! Okay, he un-ooga-booga'd. He un-ooga-booga'd. That's what we want to see. We want him to be away from the other Vindicator, because if I'm attacking him and I get Vindicated, that's when things go poorly. Oh, my controller's done something weird. No, it's doing something really weird. I don't know what's just happened. Very poor timing. I don't have any more arrows left. But I think there's some lying on the ground over there. Maybe I move a boat closer. Yeah, I think that's the move. I think we pick up a boat. We move it much closer by. Okay, we drop it there. Like, right there. It's a little dangerously close. Like, they might not fall into it. But if we place a block, like, here and here... Again, we kind of force them into the boat. So I can't keyboard now. No, keyboard and mouse doesn't work when you use a window like I do. Okay, so that's a regular guy. Come look at me. Look at me. Yeah, okay. I think it's just the evoker now. It could be multiple evokers or multiple Vindicators backing them up. I think, though, we're safe. I don't know where he is. I don't know which one of these he ran into, but I'm going to guess it's over here. No, he did. No, 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 no. No. Okay, if he summoned Vexes, it might be GG. I mean, it looks like he went for that attack, which is the safe one. I'm going to eat the golden apple preemptively and then just charge him down. Just do it. No! Stop it! Stop it! Get out of my way! I'm trying to... Okay. Ooh. That's 2 totems. I gave up 5 golden apples, and in exchange I have 2 totems of undying. And I really hope that that's the end of this story. Whee! Yeah. I think it is, chat. I'm gonna break through some more walls just to make sure it's official. But I think after a little bit of... Okay, so we got a guy over here. Nice and easy. Not the most stressful I've had to deal with today. No oogly boogly men. That's good. Take a little left turn here. Okay, that's not an oogly. That's an oogly boogly in the corner, actually. Almost hurt me. Might be summoning a Vex right now without me knowing, to be honest. Should make another boat. Don't have another boat. Do I have any arrows? Don't have any arrows. Yeah, I'm gonna go get a boat. I'm gonna go get a boat. Oh, no efficiency apple. Oh, we should go check. There's a, you know, okay, we should check. Dashy, you're right. There might be an efficiency apple. It's worth dying for the chance to have one of those. Okay, so this way we go. Very nice, Toy Cat. It's not over yet, Rebecca White. I'll get my praise when I do my days. Okay, place the boat there and then run past, round the corner. So there's more to go around this corner too, it looks like. Do we have anyone in that boat? We do not. Okay, we do. Perfect. So now it's just going to be that guy. And that's very easy for me to deal with. Don't summon Vexes. Don't you do it. I don't give you permission. Place one of those in the corner and one of those in this corner. Just really make sure it's as lit as possible. And Now, there is one last room to check. I just have to not die in this one. Hey, it was easy. I didn't die. And now back round we go. Nice. Okay, so that's cool and all. But now I'm going to go down a floor. And I have to do the same stuff down there, basically. Just until I see if they definitely have an efficiency... Oh, they do! They do! There's an efficiency apple in here, chat. Okay, if I can be efficient enough to get it. Oh! Oh, he hit me. Wasn't expecting to be hit by the man with the axe. Which is my bad, really. So, yeah, we're gonna trap him in here. Assuming he's coming this way. There we go. Just... I guess we should bring one of these down. They're very handy. Give him some credit. The boat's carrying a lot more than their weight during this. And, yeah, we don't have any real beds down here, so we're going to go up and sleep up there. So in 10 days, we cleared the bottom 2 floors of Woodland Mansion, and now we have 3 totems of undying, chat. We are so ready. So many hearts gone in one hit. That's with... Keep in mind, that is with... That's all those hearts gone in one hit with my iron armor on. That is... It is ridiculous how much damage they do. It doesn't need to be said over and over, but someone needs to point it out. Okay. In again we go. I think we'll combine some axes together. Just, you know, might as well. It's fun because I just made an iron axe, but a little bit too early, I think. Oh, hello. Wasn't expecting that. So yeah, I want to get myself some torches and some boats, and I'm going to get the bottom floor cleared that way. Nighttime is coming. Okay, so if I get totem to death and I don't manage to avoid it in time, I can still die, chat. But my risk of death has gone substantially down, especially because I can just pop out a second totem, so I can buy a little bit of time that way. But chat, through this door, we have the most valuable thing that you can get in a Minecraft world right now. You better believe it. You won't believe it. But we've got the one. We've got the only efficient apple. When you want an enchanted golden apple, this is exactly what you're asking for. I will not eat this. If the choice is death or eat the efficient golden apple, you know what I'm doing. It's death. Is this made from dark oak, by the way? I don't think I ever realized that. Ah, that's fun. So we're going to light this place up a little bit better than it is. And we're probably going to light the whole of this place up a bit better than it is. Because it's dark and gloomy and scary. I am very much running out the... Oh, there's a lot of scary stuff around here. Yeah, I don't think all of this has to be explored. I think oh, actually an anvil. That is a game changer. Having one of these this early on, amazing. Honestly, absolutely amazing. Okay, and then we will... Okay. Just a room. Nothing special. Check what's through here. That's just that back that way. See, we're seeing a lot more other enemies than we are seeing, like, particular ones from the mansion today. Which is normal, but also, you know, a sign of how things have come. So, there's only one last little peaky place to go. And that is where we're going right now, chat. This last little corner, we're going to check to see what's where. But I think we've officially made the mansion illager-free. Oh, a second. What a treat, chat. What a treat. Yeah, just for me. Just for me it is. And then we'll go back round here. And to the left. So that's a fun room. This one has a really good chest and no one ever knows about it. Pro tip. Okay. What so? Oh, no! Whoa! Okay. Went very poorly for me almost. Wow, perfectly out of nowhere. Almost the last boss. But he will not defeat me. He will not divide me. In two. I did it! Oh, wait, actually. Which room is this? Oh, yeah, there's a chest over there. Is it a trap chest? Oh, a diamond hoe. Wow. Chat. We can officially make the upgrade. It's the one we've been looking for this entire time. But no longer do we have to do with a stone hoe. Because I've got me a diamond hoe. Oh, my bundle is full. I need to do some bundle organization, I guess. But for now, okay, and then there's a chest over here. I forget where it is, actually. At the end of this? Yeah, 2 coal. Could do with that. And a disc 13. Nice. Then we're going to check through these walls, just in case. Oh, it's this room. Okay, yeah, I think we've done it. I think we've officially cleared the Woodland Mansion. And therefore, we can say that I defeated it. It took me 11 days. A lot longer than I was expecting. I wasn't expecting to have to travel 17,000 blocks away from spawn. But I've defeated a Woodland Mansion. And so now, my goal is to obviously defeat every Minecraft structure. And I've got a lovely base from which to do so. I'm going to now have to settle this place down. You know, make it feel a bit more like home. And then I'll be constructing a nether portal. And I'll be off on my merry way towards the rest of the structures. I want to defeat an ancient city, an end city, a bastion, and honestly everything else along the way. But this is the best start possible because it's the one that has been messing me up, but it can't do it anymore because I've messed it up. Welcome to my new home, and if you want to see me renovate it, it'll be on Thursday or Friday. My next stream will be back in the Let's Play world. I've got a plan to build a lava river. I had a lot of fun today, chat. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please do consider joining me for the next one, because it will be here on this channel. You'll be redirected to the lava river stream for now. It is very late. I'm going to get some sleep. Have a good night, everybody, and I hope you're doing great. Goodbye. Wait. Look at this. Dual-wielding totems. Try and kill me now, chat. Try and kill me now. Okay, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Looking forward to the lava river. No idea how it's gonna work. Got some idea of how it's gonna work. Oh, it's gonna have a trailer when you go click it.